I went to film school, and I remember like our teachers like educating us on camera work, and you want the best type of quality when it comes to editing and the cameras. And then literally the shift, and I remember like everybody that did content was going out like saving up bread to get those cameras. Like you look dumb if you recording off your iPhone. You look like, bro, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? I remember I told my teacher that, I was like, yo, because she was like, oh, I want you guys to edit this over the weekend. I was like, can I do it on iMovie? She's like, started laughing, like, next question. And she was like, no, if you don't like learn how to do Premiere Pro by next week, we're gonna have a problem. Like, you feel me? But I just remember like everything was just so on point about the high end. Now people was making millions off of just streaming off the most bullshit ass camera and iPhones, bro.
I was just, she beat me to it. I think that's the story. I know a dude shot I don't know him, I read the article. Dude shot a 45-minute movie on his iPhone. Uploaded it to Tubi. Yeah. This nigga's up 100 bands, bro.
Oh my God.
Shot it all on the phone.
Wait, exactly.
Bro,
I'm in debt for that.
The only money he spent, well, I mean, he probably already had the phone, so you got to factor that in. Whatever, however much the phone cost.
Yeah.
And he paid for an Airbnb for the weekend. Yeah. And he rented a car because he wanted to drive the car.
Yeah.
So he probably spent like what? $800?
Yeah.
$1,000?
Yeah.
Ran up 100 bands.
That's crazy.
Listen to me, I was like, I'm finna throw something up on
you. But see how that fucks you up though, like mentally. It's like I remember.
I never shoot off the phone.
I can't do it. Yeah, it just doesn't. Yeah, but people are literally going up off of that, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. Cause I remember that was a thing. Like people was getting quality cameras. I used to be like, damn, I can't even start till I get like 3 bands to get a camera. Then everybody coming with the iPhones. The quick content, the quick posting, and everything just changed, bro. Like,
them shit's hitting on the iPhone, gang.
I really don't like where like
the iPhone cameras is changing the game.
I really don't like where content creation is going. That's why I used to say, like, I had it in my bio on Instagram for a little bit. I used to say like I'm a content creator. Now I don't say that. I say I'm a photographer and a media personality.
Yeah,
content creator
sounds like a fucking kid title or some shit.
and it's just like, and it's fine. Like it's content creators that's making much more money than doing what they doing than me doing what I'm doing.
You respect it though?
Huh?
You respect it?
I respect anybody getting money.
Hell yeah, you got to be creative to be.
I respect anybody,
bro. To create something out of nothing.
When I look at the content, I might have opinions about the content, but if you found a way to get you some money and pay your bills and live the life you want to live, doing what you like.
So if a man is shaking his ass in the middle of the street.
Good point.
But everybody, he found a way. Everybody fucking with him. Like everybody tapping in. Everybody, he getting bread. Yeah, that's quite possible nowadays.
I'm fucking with it then. If you like it, I love it. They like it, I love it.
This nigga's stupid.
But it'd be different if he was doing that and everybody was and wasn't nobody fucking with him. Because then I'd be like, well, nigga, you just doing that for no reason because you're not even getting nothing out of it.
True.
But if he was getting to it, if he was getting to the chicken,
you respect it.
Yeah, I respect it.
You like can't diss him or nothing, but like that's what it's.
I personally I wouldn't do that just to get 100 bands. Like y'all wouldn't shoot a movie with an iPhone for 100 bands, would you?
Yeah, I'll shoot that movie with an iPhone.
But I'm saying if you knew you could do it with an iPhone, would you just do that for 100 bands?
If I knew I was guaranteed 100 bands after shooting this movie, absolutely.
Yeah, because he got 100 bands for that shit. So that's what I'm saying. So it's
wherever you're at, though. Like you said that you felt like you couldn't start until you had blah blah blah. Like starting where you're at, I think is a huge thing that changes the way that you do things. Because I remember when Mike started his podcast, a lot of his first episodes weren't ideal. Like the sound wasn't perfect, things were happening, and he would still post them. And I remember I asked him one day, I was like, "Why did you post that if it doesn't sound right or whatever?" And he's like, because if I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it if I'm hoping for it to be perfect. And I think that was great because look at where you're at now. You know what I mean? Like sponsorships, clips going viral, like things are happening, and it's because he did what he did, and then he watched what he could fix, and then he went along with that.
But he's like you said, he's a quality guy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bullshit ass people out here that's bullshit and they winning. So like you think about how that fucks up your mentality when you're a quality person and you see people with no quality winning. That fucks up your emotions. That fucks up a lot. Not really. Kai Cenat is a nigga.
I'm telling you, bro. It don't take much, bro.
No, listen.
It really don't take much.
If you're a quality person and you do something that you get quote unquote blessed by, or you're making it with that thing, that doesn't mean that you're going to be able to replicate that. You might be a one-hit wonder after that. You know what I mean? Because you don't have the values that sustain the career. You don't have the ethic to go in and like be able to self-criticize yourself.
But these people are making They're making careers.
Even at 100 bands, he might have not had the intelligence to use that money to duplicate that. It might have been just all he made.
What if he did it again and again and again and
What I'm
again?
saying is,
But it's doable again. All he did it was off the iPhone.
Can't sustain the money.
But no, I'm saying that's what's it's sustained now is the less quality work and the less quality just person. Look at these women. I hate to do it, but look at Sexy Red. You think she's a quality person?
Yeah, but do you think that she is okay with herself? Though most people end up killing themselves or end up in a bad situation.
But she's getting okay.
Short term. That's my point. Everything that somebody does without the value or the ethics behind it is short term. Whether it's 10 years or 20 years or 30 years, it's short term. At the end of that, you either see them drunk and broke, or you see them kill themselves because they can't live with themselves. Like look at Anthony Bourdain. That dude was the most successful chef in the history of ever. He had the best job ever. All he had to do was travel the world and taste food, and cameras would follow him around. He wrote a ton of books that all of us in the industry would read and follow and admire, and he killed himself in a hotel room, and all of that was for what?
I mean, that's crazy, but at the same time, a lot of people that find a way, just like I said, wake up every day and record themselves on some bullshit, and they're getting brand deals off of it. They're getting attention off of it. They're getting shows, money off of it.
There's no legacy.
But I'm saying though, I think you're right. But what I'm saying is like that's what it is now. I feel like that's 90% of what we're watching is the less quality.
What do you think is to blame for that though?
Just the quick, fast-paced social media algorithm and all that type of shit.
I believe that's the way it should be, because how I'm seeing it is like the value, because how you say it got to be value, the value switch from like people valuing shit looking nice to shit just being authentic. Like we don't give a damn if a bug crawls on your wall behind the live stream. Like we just want to know that that's who, you know what I'm saying? Kai Cenat got popping off
the rap.
Off him just, like you said, picking up the camera, just recording wherever the hell he at, doing whatever he doing. He wasn't making sure about this or about that. He was just being authentic. I think the value changed from people just wanting something that looks good to something that looks like
real. Yeah, I get what
something that looks real as fuck. Something that looks like real.
But I feel like see, because I get down to the bottom, like get a solution. I feel like they should leave all of that in one space and leave the people with quality in another space. Yeah. I think people with quality shouldn't even mix their shit with content creators in the social media world. You feel what I'm saying? People who make real music, people who make real content, real movies, real podcasts. Don't mix your shit within the, because we could be talking about something real and then somebody slides up and now it's some kid throwing a damn water balloon at their teacher in the class, and then that's what they see now, and now they just more connected to that. You feel what I'm saying? Because everybody's on their phone, so they scrolling through their phone, and then the attention spans is real small. Like next page, next. You feel what I'm saying? So
I think really the biggest thing, we'll open the podcast in a second. I think really the biggest thing was the content that the masses saw was with a celebrity, and it was very highly produced. And so people like me, and I'm assuming like you as well, like we grew up used to seeing like quality content. Yeah, facts. And it switched to everybody can make content, and it is, even if it's not, you could build an audience no matter how good or bad your content is. And the content creators that were able to build an audience with, quality that we wouldn't rock with, that's all these brands care about. Yeah. Like I really don't care too much what it look like. You got 1 million people listening to what you say. Here's some money. Yeah. Wear my T-shirt. I don't even care
what it is.
Looking on in the back of you, an audience, and that's all I care about. Yeah. You know what I mean, whereas, and then it's people like us, which like I feel it's like it does like I ain't gonna. I was about to say I was trying not to say keep me up sometimes, but sometimes it does, because I'll be like, I know how to make content. Like I know I do. Like I know I care about the quality of it, and I know how to make content. I know like what topics should be on the show to like that'll be good for people to listen to. I do know, like we had a few things go viral now. Like you know what I'm saying, niggas know how to do it, but it's like you be looking like, man, like how they doing some BS over there, man, lit, and I'm over here. I gotta listen to slow grind. I've accepted that it's gonna be a slow grind for me. I was telling Novi that, a few other people, like I used to be like really like in my feelings about it. It's like, why is this like I do it the right way? Like, I treat people right. I got solid relationships, and I make good quality content, and I put my time and energy into doing it the right way. Like, why my shit is such a slow burn? You see these other niggas getting lit, but That's just
yeah.
I think it goes back to what is the purpose of your production? Like, what is the purpose of why are you doing what you're doing?
To your point, I feel like every real nigga asks themselves that question and answers it the right way. Like, you know, whatever purpose that's within your spirit, you gonna chase that. But every real nigga is gonna hit that wall and be like, okay, I'm chasing this, but look at everybody flying by me. And that's a real, whether you want to accept it or not, that's a real thing that happens. You're going to be on that slow grind and people is flying past you. You climbing up that mountain, people getting lifted up, airplaned up, elevators and everything while you still got to climb that mountain. That's a real thing that you're going to go through when you chasing something as a real nigga and you trying to be a quality person, you know, be a real person and respect everybody and be respectable, all that type of stuff, be humble, all that type of stuff. But you start to see and you start to think and you start to wonder like, okay, is this shit even worth it?
Values come into play, right? Like you said, your spirit has a purpose, right? God brought you in this world for a reason. And when you are put in a position where you can choose the quick route because you see all these people passing you, or you can stay in purpose and then live the long route, which one do you choose? That's what determines your legacy. And that's where I'm going with this. Why do you do what you do? Is it because you want to live a good life and fuck everybody else that's coming behind you? Or is it because you want to build something for all the people that you are with and around and after you, right? So what Mike is doing is slow, but he's building something that he can lead. He's building a name that San Diego will know for years. He's trying to do something that will last. So when presented with the opportunity, and he has been presented with the opportunity to do things in different ways, and he stepped away from a great opportunity because it just didn't sit well with his spirit. And everybody was like, "You're crazy, how can you walk away from this? If you stay here, you've got it set." And he was like, "I just couldn't deal with the way that this man moved," right? So it's in those moments that you decide, do I want the quick money for me, or do I want the long term and leave a legacy? And that's when you choose. And then people with good values last longer because people want to do business with those people. Like they know, like you can do short term, get your t-shirt, get your money, get a bottle sponsorship, get whatever you want right now, get 100 bands, and then they never resign you because the fad of the doing whatever you want whenever you want moves away. And now what do? You have to adapt it. You haven't learned. You haven't learned to take criticism. That is like the biggest thing. If you can't take criticism, somebody comes and they're like, "Hey, I want to sponsor you, but we need you to do da 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 da," and you're like, "No, fuck that. This is how I am. If you don't like me the way that I am, then I'm not gonna." And then that's it. That's the end of your career.
That's why I rock with Nipsey.
It matters.
That's why I rock with Nipsey so hard. It was like he was all about like, what are you doing it for? And after you identify what you're doing it for, you acknowledge that a lot's going to come with that. And it's a marathon.
It's a marathon,
I'm fully like connecting myself to that phrase when he was like, I'm taking the stairs. Like I ain't having relationships that's going to get me to this, and I don't have this and that that's going to take me to that.
Yeah.
I'm taking the stairs. There's other niggas, they got to take the elevator to the top. I got to take the stairs and I'm going to do that. And I fully embrace that. Like, it's gonna be a slow grind for me. I gotta take the stairs.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
In fact, like
I'm moving up a stair every so often, and I'm okay with that. As long as I'm still moving forward, I'm okay.
So, who would you say in the world that you look to right now that's booming, that you would look to like, hey, that man has quality, substance, and that's somebody I look after that's successful?
Joe Budden.
I don't think he's that. I fuck with Joe Budden. Yeah, I did. I just became a fan, so I can say I fuck with that one. So, anybody else? What it be? Just anybody else?
LaRussell, Alex Vallejo. I to be honest, whenever I talk about him, I can't name a song or a lyric or a bar from him.
Exactly.
But I like his business model and his authenticity and the way he goes about building his career and building his name and building his.
Because of what? Because what he does. He literally posts 1,000 times, and he does say some shit. But that's what
he posts videos where he's literally just walking down the street.
He's physically himself.
Yeah,
but it's always quality looking and sounding content.
Yeah, that.
He
but
always has something to say too.
Yeah, but
I mean, have to meet him to fuck with him because you know you could see him from a distance.
Like I know that.
And that's what I'm saying because that's how authentic he is type shit.
I mean, do you watch Fig Community World and Back on Fig and when they was talking
consistently, but yes, I do.
Okay, like short story, they was basically had a conversation about LaRussell and they all got on the white boy, the producer, right? Because he was basically like, I like LaRussell, but I think it's time for him to like step up his whole grind to where it comes to like being a music artist. You feel me? He keep posting his quick, 1 minute raps on YouTube, the YouTube shorts and the Instagram reels. It's like, but you just said you can't name not one song. And he's damn near one of the biggest artists, name wise, in California. Mm-hmm. But you can't name one of his songs. So you feel what I'm saying? You see where I'm going? Like that's where the trickiness gets in when it comes to content and all this shit. It's like it's a popularity contest and a relevant contest. People want to stay relevant. People want to stay popular. If you could do one of those two things, you good. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you could get connected in with whoever is popular and bring in views with you, and you keep doing that, people gonna tap in. And with the relevancy, if you just constantly posting.
See, I'm not interested in tapping into the popularity contest.
So I'm
not interested in tapping into the popularity contest. I'm absolutely interested in being a part of the relevance race in conversation.
So like constantly posting, or
no, not.
Because that's how you stay relevant.
I feel like I'm a relevant. I feel like our show, and even away from our show, my name in the city is relevant. I do believe that. Mm-hmm. But there's people, whether they're media personalities or podcasters or whoever, that are much more relevant than I am. And so, if for whatever reason, I want to be in the relevance race, but I'm still going to run the race
at your own pace.
At my pace. At my pace.
And you think that's going to work?
You think that's going to work?
Not to this, and I'm not saying that to say you're not good enough.
Just to race the race.
No, it's a marathon. We're not running a sprint.
No, I get what you're saying, but like I'm not saying that to discredit any of your work, but I'm saying like, do you think that's going to work to keep you?
That's what I'm saying.
To keep you up there when it and everybody's.
I think once I get up there, I'll stay up there. I just haven't made it up there yet. There's people people that make content in San Diego and even bigger than that in Southern California. Because I look at my metrics at least 3 times a week. So I'm looking at like what people are doing here in San Diego, in SoCal and beyond. Mm-hmm. And so like when I look at and try to track what I'm doing, I've been consistently growing. I do have dips where I go down and I gotta, like, okay, I gotta really go hard with my content this month so I get back to where I was and try to surpass that. But I've been consistently growing. And so I haven't, to answer the question, do I think that's gonna work? Yeah, it's gonna take a longer time than some other people. I fully believe that my name, this show specifically, mm-hmm. and also with that, my name is consistently growing. And once it's up there with some of those other people, I do believe it's going to stay up there. Because I got there my way, and I'm going to keep putting out content in my way. And so if I'm doing it in this way and I make it up there, and I just keep doing that, I'll stay up there. Is my logic.
I fuck with that.
Agree, disagree? What's up?
No, I fuck with that. Like I said,
be better, sure. I said like that.
Nah, for sure. Like I think everybody's view of like how to be successful is different. You know what I'm saying? And I'm older now. I don't care how much money you got, how many followers you got. As long as you're a quality person, that's a success to me. You just a healthy person. You a respectable person. All that type of stuff, right? But a lot of people, I just feel like the perspective on success and how people come to respect you, how the majority of the world thinks, a lot of people won't respect you because you're not popular or relevant. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then like they will respect you if they start seeing you climb up those mountains. But it's like, I've been this person the entire time. Now that the light is coming, now you respect me. Like, I don't know if you ever felt disrespect from people. You ever felt like anybody like wave you off, like, oh, who is this kid or who is this guy?
Sure, I got a lot.
Because they don't know who you are. Mm-hmm. And it's like,
when I first started, 85% of my interactions with people, like trying to like tell them like about me and what I'm doing, whether it was photography or podcasting, I was like, oh, okay. And even if they didn't like wave me off, they would give me like, oh, okay, cool. Go back to what they was doing. And you know what that means.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of that. 85% of my interactions, that's what it was.
And it will change.
Double back and be like, oh, flip.
See?
And I'll be like, and I have the thought, but I try my best to not like my face look like you fake ass.
See?
You know what I mean?
But that's what the world is. That's what that shit is. And that shit is like, it gets annoying because it's like, how do you handle that for one? And then two, it's just like, that's just what it is. Mm-hmm. People gonna ride your wave not because of what you're doing from your heart or your real grind, but just because you popular. Mm-hmm. That's it.
See, that's very true. What I've landed on off of that point is, if you saw me in the early stages and didn't like it or didn't think it was quality and kept your opinion to yourself, and now that I'm a little bit more popular, you're coming back to big me up, I can accept that.
Okay, but what if
It's the people that I saw that
My
were
bad.
dissing and had negative words,
Yeah.
or I did try to talk to them and they like gave me that like quick like okay bro, like watch out. But those people that, and it's been a bunch of them that have doubled back and be like, yo, let me be on the show, like I fucking what you doing, da 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 da. And I can't help but look at you like. On the one hand, I get it, because when I first started it looked the way it sounded, the way I get it. And if you got a name,
it makes sense,
you
yeah.
put out, it's got to be quality.
Yeah.
But it's how you handle me in that moment. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I can, even at the time when certain people told me no, I understood why they were saying no. But it's how you went about saying no. People that gave me that no and like try to like little bro me or try to like to me to the side. Those people that double back now, it's like, I probably won't ever have you on the show, bro.
Yeah.
Like respectfully, you're not an enemy. I hope you reach all the success that you get to. But like we talked about forgiveness before. I got a hard time with when I can't unfeel the feeling you made me feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I gotta keep you right there. I'm sorry.
And that's just the way of the world, though. You feel me? That's never not gonna happen. But it don't matter who you is. In our generation, past generation, and generation coming next, that's the way of the world, bro. People gonna look at you one way because you trying some. You gonna, and like Mozzie, Nipsey, my favorite artists, they all say like, you gonna have to embrace the feeling of not being shit while you trying to accomplish something. You feel what I'm saying? But and you could be a real nigga and like, okay, take that on, whatever. But then it's just like when you start to see other motherfuckers who just flying by you, it starts to really make you question like, okay, what is, especially right now in the state that we're in, what is the purpose of doing this shit? You feel what I'm saying? Because like 90% of content, just all in general, even to me, like even with NBA players and shit, just people in general that's in the entertainment world, it's all bullshit to me. I don't even watch basketball anymore just because like I don't like the energy that comes from it. Like NBA, they not like how we grew up watching Bron in Miami, Bron when he first came in, Kobe, you know, just the energy they used to come to it on the court. And that's just basketball. I don't watch, because I feel like most kids nowadays in the league, they go play whatever and they on the Instagram doing it up, turning up. Like we know a lot of basketball players because of their personality off the court than what they do on the court.
Like that.
All that.
You see, was it Byron Scott?
Yeah, no. Chauncey Billups. With the kid.
Said he had one of the rookies on his team.
Yeah.
He said he got he did like a 20 leg in the first half, and he was down by like 25 at halftime. He said the kid grabbed his phone and posted
it, bro.
He said Chauncey Billups, like, the assistant came and showed him when he told the kid, like, go take that down. What are you doing?
And I'm so glad he did that, bro. I'm so glad he did that, bro. That meant so much, because it's like, okay, we still got quality people who take basketball serious, but that's just like one part of it. I just feel like that mindset, pretty much the psychology of the shit, is spreading like wildfire across the world, where like I said, the quality, we just gonna name it, you know, quality, right? The quality people is on the back burner of shit, bro. People is like flying past and getting all the opportunities, the success and the money. And whether like you can still appreciate what you do and what you're getting from it, like, you feel me? But that's just the way of the world. Like I know there's plenty of things I could do right now and I'll get 1 million followers by like next month. You feel me? There's 1 million things I know I can do.
Same.
But it's like I'm not going. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like that's just the whole thing, bro. And I feel like we could talk about it forever, but that's just what bothers me. Is like, bro, there's people winning. That's just like that just wasn't how it was back in the day. Quality was above everything.
To Zoe's point, though, I tend to agree with that, because it's people like Designer. He caught it lit, and where he at now? You know what I mean? And it's certain artists and people.
And that's a perfect example of what you said. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They catch a lick, and it's like, you. And I don't even want to disrespect him, because I don't want to say he just went in the booth to make some BS. He made what he felt like was true to him, I would assume. But for people like us, like care about music and listen, and be like, bro, that's some BS. But to the point, like, he made some BS, and it took him off, and he did what he did with that, and now what he doing? But last thing I heard about him, he was beating his meat in first class on
Yeah, but he's a low quality guy though. You know, with all that shit, you could tell he was low quality when he first came out. Like, he was.
I know how some high quality people who took the shortcut and then never made it. So the guy who made the Cupid Shuffle song, right? He went on an interview and said that song was like his curse, basically, because when he was presented with the opportunity, he took it knowing that it would put his name on the map, and then when he tried to sing something else after that, everybody was like, no, we want more Cupid Shuffle type stuff. And he even went on The Voice and he's saying the Cupid Shuffle as his audition song.
Yeah.
And when, I don't remember who was on there, but they turned around and they were like, I need to hear more, right? Like, sing something. And he sang Marvin Gaye, and he killed it. And they're like, if you would have came out with that, we would have pressed the button.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and he's a high quality man. Like, when you see his interviews, like, he has real good stuff to say. But he decided to take the shortcut, and that was the end of that. So
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, that compromise might cost you everything.
Yeah. But what about the people who are quality people that never win?
That doesn't happen if you are a person of faith.
No, it does happen. It happens. I personally know people who committed suicide, like personally, that because the frustrations of life of them just not getting their wins. And I know that's different from everybody.
Sure.
But I mean, I'm just saying, like, there is people who stay on that route and never reap the benefits, you know, and like we was having a spiritual conversation, spirituality is like, you're not supposed to be of this world, like, because anything that we receive is of this world, it's not of your spirit, because you can't take it with you, stuff like that. But at the same time, you do want to reap benefits of, you know what I mean, of what you sow, you feel what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't win, so how do you, the frustration of that?
It's always going to go back, based on my faith, it's always going to go back to a spiritual conversation, right? When you are with God, even in the hard times, you know that it's temporary. You know that there's a lesson to be learned in that, and you know that it's going to get better if you learn the lesson from that hard moment, right? You might not succeed in the thing that you're doing because that's not what you're supposed to be doing. But if you're so set in the fact that that's what you want to do, then you're not listening to your purpose, you're listening to your flesh, you're listening to your desires, you're listening to the culture, right? If you really humble yourself and you ask God, why am I here? Please guide my steps. You will make that shift. Like,
so how did my bad, sorry.
Up until this point, only 38, and I've shifted careers 5 times trying to find what the thing is. And I have been on my knees in my kitchen crying and praying like, I don't get it. I thought this is what you wanted me to do. I was really good at it. And it started to blow up, and then it fell apart all of a sudden. Right? But I didn't hang on to that. I was like, okay, what's next? Tell me where I'm going. And it feels like what I'm doing now is what I'm supposed to be doing, but it took 5 careers. It took 21 years. And I'm still not where I'm supposed to be, but this feels right. It feels genuine. It feels like it has longevity, even though it's moving slower than any of the other things.
So what makes you feel like those other 5 careers wasn't it?
I built them on my own. I decided that I was going to do vlog because I was good at it, because people were telling me, you should do this, you're so good at this. And so I did. And then when it started to blow up, I was like, look at me winning, look at me doing, look at me shining, look at me grinding. And then God was like, oh, it's all on you? There you go. And as soon as he takes his hands off, I fall apart. And then I got to start over. And I'm like, okay, what do you want me to do? And I get in my prayer.
How does his taking his hands off look though? Like what? You just not succeeding?
It literally falls apart. Like I will have 1 million clients, or I will have 1 million sources of income. Like I literally have 7 streams of income right now. 5 sources of income. Sorry, I want to be honest. I had 5 sources of income in one point. I made $75,000 in 1 year. That was a couple years ago. And it was all from things that I thought that I should be doing that I didn't really pray about. And it was November, and I was doing fine, and then I came back from a vacation, and in December, half of my clients fell off for different reasons, but they just were like, I'm not going to continue. And by the time the next year started, I had 1 source of income, and I was barely making any money within 1 month. And I got on my knees, and I started praying, and my revelation was, I didn't tell you to do any of those things, and you said you wanted to do them, so do them. So I was like, okay, well, no, obviously I can't sustain on my own. And that's all in faith for me, right? If you are walking in purpose, if you believe in a higher power, if you want to call him God, if you want to call him universe, whatever it is, if you are not walking in purpose, if you don't believe that there's a higher power that is helping you, that is guiding you, that is protecting you, then you are on your own. And when you fail, then it's all on you. And of course you're going to want to take your life because you feel like there's nothing more that you can do. And there probably isn't. That is why having a spiritual life is so important. So
how do you feel now? Like you say you feel like you're doing what God wants you to do now?
Yes.
So how do you feel that is right?
Because I got on my knees and I prayed and I was like, I have no idea what you want me to do. Give me a clue. Give me something. Right?
So how do you feel? How do you know right now in this moment? How do you know that that's what you're supposed to do?
Peace. even when not everything is working and not everything clicks, I feel peace. And every time I have to pay a bill, the money comes from wherever. Like, I know that it's a gift, I know that it's a blessing because it's not anything that I'm doing. And I know that it's going to work out.
And this is a peace you never felt in
the other things.
Nothing before, yeah.
So basically,
in the middle of a storm is not something that you get without believing in something higher.
So you gotta go into that motherfucker head first.
So you believe that whatever you're doing in life, as long as you're at peace doing it, that's what you should be looking for, is the peace.
It's a soulful peace. It's not a decided peace.
What I'm saying, like, it's not about the money. It's about the peace. Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's the answer. That's all.
And that's only if your values can withstand that.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Because, like you said, like, how many rich people lose it all and jump out a window?
Exactly.
Because their worth was in that money. Their worth was in that job title. Their worth was in whatever they're doing. They get kicked out of the league. They go free agent, nobody picks them up. They go on drugs and die. They have millions of dollars, the economy crashes, they lose all their money, and even though they have all this family and all these houses and all this stuff, none of it seems worth living for because their whole identity was wrapped up in the one thing that they did. So your identity is wrapped up in what you can do, and when you stop doing it, it's over.
Yeah, so peace and happiness.
It's not always happiness, because I'm not always happy about what I have to do.
So just peace.
It's just peace.
A fourth one?
I like
it's
that.
Peace beyond understanding.
That's what I was thinking too.
Biblically we're talking about here. It's peace beyond understanding.
Yeah. You, well, was that a scripture?
I agree.
Peace beyond your understanding.
Yeah, Yeah, it's in about, I ain't heard that since I was a kid.
Peace is understanding.
You just preach right now, no cap. I ain't gonna lie. You just preach right now. Preach that.
She gonna give you some.
I think you gotta preach that. You got whatever you just said. You gotta clip that and preach that to the world, because that was some real shit right there. I like that.
I be like, we gotta have his own camera from time to time.
Yeah, I like that.
That's why last week he was like, I don't want to preach too much. She was like, I'll preach.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah, no, that was a good one. Like, that was a good one.
No doubt.
Because people really don't have peace. They be frustrated. They be mad.
And you can
all
be
type of shit.
in your current decision of purpose and be unsettled.
No matter where you at, as long as you at peace, bro.
I wanna ask you two fellas how y'all.
But then again, I always say, oh, go ahead.
I wanna ask y'all how y'all like find peace and how, like, when things are hectic, how you lock in and find peace. But let me open the podcast real quick. Ain't Got It Yet podcast, episode 65. 65, man, that's
65.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Episode 65. I'm Michael Flicks.
5'6". I'm the Don.
Shout out to DJ Mitch.
We back, man. We still got Zoe behind the cameras. We appreciate you, Zoe. We back for episode 65. We've been having some good conversation. It's gonna be a good show. Like I said, like 3 or 4 times. It's gonna be a good one. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Where was you just at though? I don't want to mess up the conversation. I just want to open the show. Where was we just at?
You just said, actually said, how do we find peace?
Yes, she was talking about peace. And I wanted to ask y'all, like, how do you, like, things are getting hectic in your life and you can't, like, you know what I'm saying? You feel like you need to recalibrate. Like, what do you do to find peace and to slow things down?
Me personally, I isolate.
You said what?
I isolate.
Okay.
So, like, I just get to myself by myself and just let my mind roam, wherever my mind goes. I'm a positive person. I'm not a negative person. So, like, I don't really, like, harp on negative thoughts. You know, all the negative thoughts that you can think, oh, I ain't shit. I don't really harp on that shit. But pretty much I just, like, isolate myself and think exactly, like, what I need to do. Pretty much, and just do it.
So when you isolate, like, you don't need to like hit the beach or hit the gym, or you just need to like.
Nah, I don't need. I just need to sit in myself. But sit in my. I could go, like, you know, either a nice view or be in my room. Music too brings me at peace. You know what I'm saying? I listen to music, some like, you know, soulful music, or just some of that heartfelt shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That gets you back in the mood to, like, want to do things. Cause, like, if I don't, then I'm on a consistent roll of bullshit. And I think, like, we all can, like, know when we feel like we're bullshitting, drinking, hanging out, females, just the same old shit, and never, like, fully getting on a climb. You feel what I'm saying? You can just be stagnant. So for me,
lost in the sauce.
Lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
And we know a lot of people that's lost in the sauce, especially here in Dago. I know so many niggas that be lost in the sauce. You can just look at a nigga and know he's
like,
lost.
Nigga, I'm 10 years out of high school. You doing the same shit I was doing when I was in high school. Like,
or they just look.
For me, because I'm downtown a lot, but I'm not always working. I be partying too. I don't even cap. But most of the time, probably like 90% of the time, honestly, I'm working. But when you see the same people partying every Friday, Saturday, it's like, bro, Like, okay, I get it. You work Monday through Friday. You need to release. You want to have some fun, though. Every weekend, bro. Like,
You're stuck in a cycle type shit.
Lost in the sauce. And you see it in their face. And
or maybe that's their piece.
Nah, I ain't peace.
I was gonna say that too, because a lot of times how I find my peace is like within the chaos. Like because like it always brings some type of understanding to me. I also isolate myself too. Like a lot of times I will like go by myself, but it won't be like to do something or to like. A lot of times it'll just be for me to like go deeper into my thoughts, to like get like an understanding on like get a grip on like reality and what it really is type shit. Because I just feel like you find peace within the chaos. Like you find,
what do you mean? Like you go out?
Now I feel like you find a balance, like not like a balance, but I feel like if you search for like, if you're searching for like a destination where like after you reach this destination you're gonna be at peace and you're gonna have, you know what I'm saying, everything, all your needs are gonna be met. Like you're gonna have, if you're searching for that, then I feel like that will leave you lost in the sauce, because I feel like in finding peace is understanding that there is going to be a happy medium. Like you're going to have ups and downs. So if you could find like the windows and the pockets within the ups and downs, then I feel like you're going to find peace. Like if I put it in the sense of like having like, when you're in the hospital, you're on the IV, right? When the line is up and down is when you're living. When that shit is straight across in the middle, you dead. So it's like you got to find the happiness in living in that up and down type shit. Life is about.
So what's an example of you? Yeah, what's the example of you finding peace in the chaos? So like
if you understand it, like a real life example. When they say like weather in the storm, like when you understand like shit is going crazy, but you also understand like you're not the only person who's going through some shit, or understand like you're not the only person who's like who might be going through this specific problem that you might be going through.
So it sounds like what you're saying is while you're going
through it, you find peace.
You find peace.
You find peace in going through it. Exactly.
Going through this too.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm not.
And knowing that somebody else has gone through this and has made it through this.
I'm not mad at
you know what I'm saying? That like this isn't the end of you. This is what actually shapes you into being whatever you need to be to then get to that destination. You know, it's like finding peace. And like I said, finding peace in the storm, like finding peace in the chaos and shit like that. Yeah,
that's hard. I get it. Yeah.
I feel it. Me, I got
that shit got me sweating like a motherfucker.
So she can plug one of the fans up over there in front of that door. I find peace in the chaos as well.
Like the beauty and the struggle.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Yeah.
Literally the opposite of that.
Yeah.
I was just regurgitating what you just said. I gotta isolate too. But not necessarily like just be away from people. It's like to be honest, I don't really have that option. But I isolate in ways like I go for walks. I'll like put my headphones on and I don't hear nothing but what's going on in the head. That's isolation for me. So I don't really have that luxury to where I can isolate and be away from people.
Yeah.
So I gotta like, but that is how I find peace in isolation.
Yeah.
So I gotta find my moments, whether it's going for a walk, just put my headphones on and not listening to nothing. Putting on like some like that Zen and like that Zen music on YouTube, where I just put that on, put the AC on, and I'm just laying there like with the cool and just the music and just like
so you calm down,
letting my thoughts wander, and then like when I catch a thought that I really care about, I lock in on that one. Like that's how I find it.
I'm the same way. What's your zodiac?
Huh?
What's your zodiac?
Scorpio.
Oh, okay. I'm not big in the zodiacs, but you know, like people be there. Yeah, but nah.
See, Zoe and I have had conversations about this. I'm not at all, not even close to being big in zodiac signs. I do think there's some relevance in it though. Like I think you gotta be depending on your spirit, your spirituality and all that. You gotta be careful with that though, like the zodiacs and all that. But I do feel like there is some relevance.
I'll say it's demonic.
Yeah, I'll mess with the zodiacs.
I do think the relevance comes from when you're born in a certain time of the year, then there's like weather, there's energy. Like if you're born in the winter, there's that Christmas vibe, there's that coldness, there's that differentness that people are always in a good mood. So your personality is going to automatically grow up in that environment, right? Like if you're always celebrating your birthday around the cold and like the joyousness of that season, of course your personality matches that. If you grow up in the summer and you're in a place where it's always hot as hell, then you might not always get the happiness of people. So your energy or your personality might be a little bit more shut off or defensive or whatever. You know what I mean? So I think that's the relevance of it. I don't necessarily think that it comes from like stars in the sky to tell you how you're supposed to be. Like I don't believe in that. But I also believe that God created the stars, so you just gotta ask him.
Do you guys have an opinion about women that look old and are young
versus women that are young and bold. It's gonna have to do with like makeup, the way they wear their makeup, the way they carry themselves, the way like somebody could be grown and still act like a 20-year-old.
You gotta say what you just said.
I don't, that, what I say.
She's like, I don't even play in the waters.
Yeah, I don't even.
That was
Me, I don't play in the waters, bro. We don't even do that. I'm not doing that. We're not even finna.
Which waters?
Funnel in them waters.
Young or the young waters?
If you looking like this and you looking like that, no. I don't even know what you just said, but it's not confusing.
Okay, so let me break
No, I know what you said, but it was just confusing. I'm not even finna play no. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not even finna. No.
So let me bring some clarity to it. So I was having this conversation with mostly a group of women. I was like one of like maybe 2 or 3 guys, and there was like 4 or 5 women. And we were talking about the difference between how Ariana Grande used to look. Because I feel like Ariana Grande's always looked like a child. She always looked like a little girl too.
Selena Gomez too.
Like in the face, like her body, everything.
I know she
just looked like she's always looked like a little girl too. I think she's like 27 or something like that, maybe older. And then there's somebody like who at the time, like Kylie Jenner, who when Tiger was dating her, she was underage, but she didn't look her age though. And so basically, like what I was asking was like who, like I guess like who would you like? I'm trying to choose my words, but that's how I feel. I feel like at that time, because Big Sean was dating Ariana Grande, I feel like a guy like him who would see a woman that looks like and is built like that and be attracted to that, I feel like we should condemn him more than we condemn a guy like Tiger who's attracted to somebody that looks like that. Now once you know how old she is, that's what makes it wrong. But like she didn't look 17 when she was underage. I'm assuming 17. Like she didn't look 17. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once he knows and he knew, so it's wrong. But like what he's attracted to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's more so. Y'all follow me?
Yeah.
That's
What
more
about
so.
mindset? What if she looks young, but when he got to talking to her?
I just don't play in those waters.
No, she's underage. It doesn't matter like how mature she seems. Once you know she's underage,
It's crazy.
That shit's too tricky.
Yeah.
That's
But somebody older that looks younger.
Yes, like Ariana Grande, she looks like she's 17, bro. Like she's 16.
Yeah, I'm not attracted. If you're looking like you're a teenager.
Is attracted to her because she's not 16, 17. She's actually like
She's a pretty girl, but she just always looked like a kid to me.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're older and you look like you're that age, 17, 18, it's still crazy. I don't give a fuck.
What if you're 17, 18, you look like you're older? Like he said, Kylie Jenner.
That's that's still crazy. Hell nah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even play in those
That's what
waters.
You don't find out until you're like a month in, and you're like,
Get the fuck out!
No, you got to. You know who look older? I don't. What do I say like before I say it to like throw a?
Are you trying to find a pause?
Not a pause. She look older, but like I want to make it seem like because I'm way older than her. I don't make it seem like I'm looking at her that way. But Julian Newman, little sister.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? You ever seen her? She look older.
She does.
And then the shit she be wearing, motherfuckers in high school. She probably just got out of high school probably like 2 years ago, bro.
I don't follow. I haven't seen.
So like I used to watch the overtime. They used to post them a lot, but
And I used to watch Ball in the Family. I remember.
yeah, she was in there too.
Mellow.
Yeah. And then like the little pictures she just be wearing, she like a little Latina joint. I mean, I guess she older now, but like she used to have her titties all out and shit. And used to wear, makeup and do all the little cute ass little pose, and they do all that shit, bro. I'm just like, but I always knew like she in high school, but I'm like, there's no way like you're trying to not attract certain weirdos. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, in terms of your question, I don't know, like, I don't really feel nothing. Like he said, I don't play in those waters. Like if I gotta think like, oh, are you older or younger? You know what I mean?
Well, I like women. Like,
if I gotta think about it,
no,
like in every sense of the word. Like I don't even like.
So even if they look younger but of age, obviously, even if they look younger but of age, you're not tripping.
If they look younger but are of age,
yeah, like you're not tripping. There's nothing not true.
Nah,
they gotta be women.
They look younger but are of age.
Yeah, like they.
No, I would be interested. Like, because I think Ariana Grande is not too far from my age.
Yeah.
But even to this day, she just looks like a little girl.
I'm not look younger but are of age, but are older but look younger.
They are older but look younger. Yeah, if you look younger, I would be interested.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Depends. If you look like you about 25 but you really 40, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
Nah,
you about 25, but if you 40 but you look like you 25, 26. Can I say my number on the podcast?
Sure.
I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah,
Nigga, hit me up by underscore the official Dom Word. You feel me?
Can I say my?
It will be, especially if you black. It will be. Tap in with the boy. But if you young, if you like, what was the opposite of that? If you
young but look old.
yeah, if you young but you look old, I can't do it. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah.
If you up age but you look like my mom.
I never really ran into those
Nigga,
problems, bro.
what's up, mom?
Yeah.
You doing, mama?
I never really ran into those problems, though.
Mama, what's good? What you cooking, mama? She like, nigga, I'm your age. Nah, you auntie now. What you talking about?
I never really ran into those
Auntie.
problems besides like a shorty being like younger, and that's when I was younger too. Like when I was between 20 25,
Yeah.
and they're like either
I ask you
19,
this?
19 20.
I will ask you a question. How you feel about older females? Because you about the same age I am. How you feel about older females like prowling on you, bro? Because I know it happened like 45, 50, like older females, bro. How you feel about like? Do you be feeling like? Yeah, just how you feel about that, bro? Like, do you feel like almost like a victim, or you feel like you almost feel like you got the juice, like you like? Does it make you feel big, or does it make you?
It
feel
makes
like
me feel. It makes me feel like. It makes me feel like a victim. It don't make me feel like I got the juice at all.
Right?
Like,
That's
it don't
what I
make me.
mean.
Nah.
It don't make me feel good
when
at all
older
either,
women, because
bro.
like when older women pop it at me, they be on that.
Yes.
And it's like I know you older, and it's all good. I ain't tripping like I'm older, but there's still like me. I'm looking at you like you older. It's like a whole lot of more respect. It's a whole lot of more life you got going on.
I'm trying to like
Like I don't know how to say yes, ma'am. Yeah, like I gotta
I'm
say
over
yes,
there,
ma'am.
yes, ma'am, you know?
Yeah, thank you, man. Like I'm not gonna lie, shit like that. Like
And she grabbing you, touching you, shit. It's like, bro.
yeah, like cause I'm still like high energy. Feel me? I'm still
yeah.
What's the oldest woman y'all ever dealt with?
Nigga, what?
If you don't mind saying.
Oldest woman I ever dealt
don't mind
with
saying.
probably was like
You know yours?
I want to say 35.
She was definitely like 41, 42.
I want to say like 35, 36.
Yeah, and this when I was like,
No, but I was young.
It's like
This was
22,
like 5 years
23.
ago, so I was young too.
22 with a 41-year-old. How did that happen?
She used to just be around. She used to be around. Like she used to love watching basketball. So she used to be around. But this was like 22 when I was like 22.
Yeah, me
around
too.
that age.
Dated this person? Or you
Nah. It was,
Nah, it was, yeah.
It was like,
I
what's
think
the
she was
deal?
like 37.
Yeah.
I was like
Okay,
22.
so answer that.
Nah.
See what that-
You a little sugar baby?
the oldest-
I was just I was
Oldest
just
I've
dropping
dated?
off.
Nah,
Feel
I
me?
think I
was
dated a shorty that was like 2 or 3 years older than me, if that. But no.
I never dated nobody older
I was in
than
college.
like 1 year. Like really dated, she was like 1 year older than me. Other than that, they've been like either
Or-
my age or a year younger or 2 years younger than me.
I was a freshman, she was a junior, and I was in college. So that's like 1 or 2 years older than me type shit.
Yeah.
That's like Nick Cannon and Drumline. You good?
Yeah.
Oldest person I messed with was 42.
At what age?
How old was you? 12.
You like candy at
He
the
got proud of.
I was 34.
What?
A little over a year ago.
34?
A little over a year ago.
Oh, 42?
Yeah.
That's not bad,
42 is
right?
not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
She's probably kept though. 42. I done seen some badass 42-year-olds.
Nah,
Ain't
for
Bernice
sure.
42? Or
that?
in her 40s?
Who's that?
Bernice? You know what a Bernice is?
King?
Nah, Bernice.
Like
the one that used
Bernice.
to date Jalen Brown?
Jalen.
Dark skin.
Yeah, dark skinned shorty.
Nah, I can't think right
Who
now.
she fuck with now?
Crazy. Bernice is crazy.
Yeah, she like 40. Yeah.
What about Jalen Green and?
Yeah,
Dre,
Dre got.
yeah.
Dre-
They not gonna be together, bro. He gonna kick her to the curb in like 4 or 5
I'm
years.
disappointed you let that happen, man.
Wow.
Cause he lit right now. He just whatever.
It's like,
You don't give a damn. That nigga a $200 million player. For no reason.
Why give a baby to her though?
Yeah. But then again, like,
Clout and the kid shit.
if you got
all
him
his
to
homies.
spare- bro. If you got him to
All
spare,
you want is clout. Just pop out with it. Be on the red carpet with it.
who would you?
Club with it. Don't
Yeah,
like-
who would you
But-
rather have a? I would have a baby with Dre if I could get.
You
If I
in the
got him to
prime of your
spare,
life.
Yeah,
You young, you 21, 22 in the prime of your life, up 100 million.
I'm on your side.
What?
I'm on your side.
think
I'm on
about
your
this
side.
though. Most, I would say, like 80% of niggas who are 21.
Disappointed if that was my son, bro.
Most niggas who are 21 and 22 don't know that they in the prime of their life. I didn't.
If you was in the NBA, I think you would understand that.
Nah, I don't. You think the
wouldn't-
prime of your life is 21, 22?
No, but I'm saying, he's saying that he was in the prime of his life because he was 21, 22. I'm saying most niggas that are 21, 22, you wouldn't think that you were in the prime of your life.
Or the beginning. That's at the beginning.
Yeah, you
for
would
real,
think
for
that. I
real.
mean, even if you were popping, you would think, nigga, I got 10 more, 20 more.
It's probably not the right word, but you just got lit.
Yeah,
Yeah, you just got lit. Yeah. But I think he was definitely.
He just got
Just
that.
got
Yeah.
lit.
I think he was.
spare. You would think you had him to spare. If you had 200 M's, bro,
That's a kid. That's a kid who thinks of his own. He don't got nobody, no man
That's
behind
what-
him, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
He didn't grow up with his damn dad, from what I heard. So he he. Not to say has anything to do with his race, but he half Filipino, so he not. That has nothing to do with the race, but like I think that just has nothing to do with
culture
like
type shit.
Yeah, like no real nigga shit. Like you
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
any niggas like that's out. You feel me? But at the
especially if you say he don't know his dad, he's probably raised by his mom's aunties.
yeah, and then all the little kids, and all the little kids is probably.
They big on family and shit.
All the little kids is probably like, I mean, around his age, probably bigging him up. Oh, you knocking her? You knocking her?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro, this 40-year-old homie. Yeah,
Knocker, but just don't.
but at a young age. Yeah. I don't know.
I swear, if you up 200 M's, you like, nigga, I got it to spare. Fuck it. Yeah, like,
Cause my thing is like, you 20, he 22. Like my thing is when you go out, you going out with her.
yeah.
Around all these younger females that's on you, and that's probably more
I
fun.
ain't even gonna hold you. I'm not going out with Dre if I'm him.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
She not going out with me, bro.
You married that lady?
I'm always going out with
You
her.
ever felt that way when Usher married that lady?
And his mom told him not to, and they ended up getting divorced. So
What lady?
How old? Wait.
That older lady.
I think
When
Usher-
he's only been married once and he got with that lady.
I don't remember.
at the time, he was like late 20s, maybe early 30s, and she was like late 40s.
I don't remember all
Why
that.
would you do that?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm in love, and look back.
Well, look, yeah. I mean, when you older, I feel like it's a difference. But nah, Jalen Green's definitely wilding. I'm glad we all agree with that. He's wilding. He's
How do you
definitely.
guys feel about a girl when she friend zones you? Like if
I've never been friend zone, so.
you have never been friends
And that's not no bragging or like.
Yeah, I don't think I've
that's
been-
never bragging. I just don't think I think I would know if this girl wants me. Like, it's not trying to let me. You feel me? So I don't even go in. Like, I know the energy. If I'm talking to you, I know whether you fuck with me or not. And then if you're not, and there's been plenty of girls who's not, and it's like, okay, I get it. I'm not even gonna try. I don't gotta try. I'm not about to put myself in that situation.
Yeah,
So.
I know you said that you don't have friends that are females, but how do you guys feel of like, you know, we said we weren't gonna say platonic, but what was the word?
Being friend zone.
Being friend zone pretty
Like
much.
being friend, I already
I've
said
never
been friend. I've never been friend zone though with a girl. Cause I don't like. I'm not the type to like. I don't chase. I speak when I'm spoken to. I don't like. Like you gotta tell me like.
But
You gotta let me know that
change
you want
after,
something.
like you meet them and you are dating and then she changes her mind and friends.
That's never happened.
happened?
That ain't never
You've
happened.
never been dumped?
They always like fall in love. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's like the shit grow after they like start fucking with me. It don't go
I think I
down.
spoke on it the last episode or episode before last. I took a girl on 2 dates. I asked her out for the third, and she was like, no, I just feel like I'm cool. Like, both our dates, it just felt like
Yeah.
two friends hanging out.
Wait, you friends on her? Or she friends on?
Friends on
I've done that to a
I
girl.
asked her out on 2 dates. And we went.
I for sure have done that, yeah.
Conversation, everything. I asked her out for the third. And she was like, no, I think I'm cool on a date. Like, both times we went out, like, both times you took me out, I just felt like two friends hanging out.
Yeah.
And I was asking, like, what do you expect to feel in the first 2 dates? And so, and she was like, something, and he was like, if we ain't got like an inside joke or something, like, I'm gonna clip you.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. But I did say though, like, Shorty seen me outside and was like in my face and like replying like different things, and I could tell I could be wrong. And she watches the show, which is funny. I could be wrong, but I feel like she wants me to ask her out on a third date. Because like she saw me outside, like Zoe was saying, like you different when you outside. Like you smiling more, you have more energy. She's seen you in a different light, and she might like, I'm cool. Like I don't like you no more. Like you, I don't like you no more.
No, facts, yeah.
Yeah, that's facts. I don't
I
like
feel
you.
like I'll never be friend zone because you
Hold
gotta.
on a little longer.
I don't even take hints, like for real. I'm not even the type of nigga like you give me hints, that shit's going over my head.
Like me, I know.
You gotta hit me in the face with it, like nigga. This is what's the word? How you
Yeah.
come in? Because this is what I'm feeling. I'm like
I know
that's
that.
what you want. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you what you're asking for. Like we on that.
I can't tell you how many times a shorty gave me energy, and it wasn't until like I'm like driving home, or it's like the next day, and I'm thinking about the day, and I'm like, hold up, baby was giving me energy. I didn't even catch it.
Yes.
I didn't even catch it. Like see.
Even then, I don't feel bad. Even then, I don't feel bad, bro. Unless it's direct. Unless you gotta. I'm dead serious. It gotta be direct,
Nah,
bro.
if I thought she was pretty, and I was like, you know what, I would like to see what's up with her, and I didn't catch the vibes, and I'm like, it happened at the courtyard party, the lights, camera, culture courtyard party. Like the girls came over, And then it was one like she walked in. I was like, yo, black dress, she killer. Damn, she cute as hell. And then she came over, like we was all standing there, and then walked away. And DJ was like, bro, she came over here because she was trying to talk to you, bro. You didn't catch that? I was like, nah, I didn't, because I'm not a shot shooter. I be He's like, bro, like she came, like they all walked away, and she came, she was in her phone and looked at you, and you wouldn't look, she went back in her phone, Like I don't be picking up the signals. Like,
I don't.
Yeah, see, like me when
I don't either. That's how you know.
That's the situation where I would have been driving. Why I didn't even notice that.
I would have never even talked to the shorty that walked up to me unless she would have walked up to me, nigga.
See, like me,
never walked up to me, I would have never said shit about
me in that situation. Like if a girl, like I've been in one situation where I'm talking to this shorty, and I know she playing around. You know what I'm saying? So like if I kept going, I could already tell it would have never got there.
Okay.
And then she later in that same situation, but it was ego. You feel what I'm saying? Like I know, I just know girls like the back of my hand. I guess, like not to brag, I know females like the back of my hand. Okay. I know if you fuck with me or not. I know if you got
ladies, man.
Oh God, I know if you trying to play me right now, trying to get me to chase you, all that type of shit. Like I get that, and I'm not with none of them games. You feel what I'm saying? And I remember there's one shorty was trying to like play like, oh yeah, I'm not really, yeah, and I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Then she starts seeing like, I don't know, it's an energy difference when I start being myself, and she starts seeing it. So she came over there. She came over next to me, put her phone, tried to like dance on move. Like, nah, you played yourself. Like, so like, I never been like
spin the block. There'll be a bunch of them that's like that, bro.
But you said you ain't never been friend zone?
Nah.
Yeah.
I ain't never been, because it's like, bro.
And like, I don't ask girls on dates too. like, if I fuck with you, I'm gonna tell you, hey, meet me outside, like around everybody, so you can really, because it is.
What's the reason for that?
Because like if you do meet a girl, it is awkward. Like you know how to, if you meet up with them, and if we not drinking or nothing like that too, like you meet up with them, it's like tense. You feel me?
I start off as friends so crazy that like I can't be friends on, because like I'm gonna be oblivious until you let me know directly what the fuck you want. Like, and unless you tell me what the fuck it is, I'm gonna assume that we just friends. So before you even put me there, like that's where we gonna start off that type shit. We gonna start there.
Do you meet girls outside, ask for a number, and then ask them out on a date?
Talking to me?
No.
Both of you?
No. If I ask for their number, once again, my shorty watched the last podcast.
She watched the whole thing?
She watched the whole thing.
On YouTube?
She was on my, she was like, I fuck with it, but you get it. She's like, I fuck with it, but you was kind of that, whatever. Hey, look, once again.
He said he loved it.
Yeah, so I said it, yeah. Nah, you get it anyway, but what you say?
Like 2 or 3 times.
Literally, so she just be playing around. But at the same time, you said.
Shout out to Miss J. Mitch.
Yeah.
Shout out Miss J. Mitch.
Yeah, shout out to you.
Hold it down.
But
she holding it down.
If I did, probably her, like if I did ask a girl out, like if I got her number, like I do little like, you feel me? Hey, that's when you going out again. You feel me? I'll wait till the next chance of when you're going out, and I'll meet you for the first time on that type of time. You feel what I'm saying? Because then it's like you might be with your friends, and I'll bring in my homies, so the energy is like already there. You don't got to be all kind of like, you feel me? Then it's like if we outside, you can go wander off and do whatever. I'm gonna go be over here, and then we come back, and then it go up from there. But if we're like together, it kind of do be weird. Because anytime I'm with a girl, and it's like like we're together, it's kind of that awkward silence and every few sentences, and I just don't fuck with that shit.
I don't fuck with that shit. If it's like that,
before you go,
bro, if it's like that, I don't fuck with that.
I do like that, but I don't think
friends on the bitch.
Do that. Like,
hell nah. You can't be quiet with me.
Let's go together. That's how I do it. Like this.
Go out together.
Yeah, no, that's what I do. Yeah, like come out to the club.
Like first time y'all.
Yeah, like so if I meet her
last week and you going out with her for the first time the next weekend.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask her out.
I do that. Like if I met her in one weekend.
Yeah,
I'd be like, okay, throughout the week I might see her or text her like, oh, what you doing this weekend? Oh, me and my homegirls might go out. Oh yeah, you got some friends?
Oh yeah.
Now I say I'm gonna hit y'all up. Yeah, like hey bro, she got two, 3 friends.
I still might want to like link with her on some dolo shit before I do that. I don't know, just to keep the vibe. Only because like you know how she going motherfuckers be, bro, when they pop out, they motherfucking turn into.
I'm a talker though. So I need to talk to you.
Or more like that, yeah. I need to know like how you are type shit. Yeah.
Mine is that like that's gonna determine how if I want to move forward.
Yeah.
So like outside, I might appreciate the way you move. Like and that I might be attracted to that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be attracted to the way you move.
Yeah, I see that.
But once I have conversation with you, that's gonna tell me everything.
Yeah, facts.
So I could love the way you move, but if your conversation ain't there, then
Well, it's 2024. That's what FaceTime's for.
Gotta
Feel
be
me?
conversation, man.
Like I get the conversation out the way.
I
FaceTime.
don't even be FaceTiming. You be FaceTiming?
I'll FaceTime because like my thing is it's a good thing. Like me, I used to like if I FaceTime you, your confidence is everything. If I FaceTime you, your face is not in the camera, you're not confident. I'm fuck with you. Hang up, go on. Like I don't fuck with that, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, like why you not putting your camera in the face? You don't think you pretty?
Yeah.
I'm talking to you for a reason. Like,
Alright.
Yeah, like I hate that.
yeah,
I be on that too, yeah.
You look not outside.
Yeah, and what you doing? Like what you doing? Like to me,
like that too,
I feel like FaceTime gives out. Yeah.
Not insecure, but more like on some like what you saying, like especially if you know, like, because it's making me seem like, bro, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you because you look good. Why
And your energy, your energy's
so
just not
for you
there.
to feel like you can't put the camera in your face, like, bro, why
You shy, you all type of shit.
If I think you gorgeous, you need to think you gorgeous.
Feel that
you
way.
Think you ugly, and I think you gorgeous.
And I like confident women.
Yeah. That
I like
shit gonna
confident
rub off on me. If you think you the baddest bitch in the world, that's gonna rub off on me. Like you
Exactly.
feeling like that. I got the baddest. You feel me like it's
A confident. I love a confident.
Yes.
And even outside of just women, I don't like to be around people that aren't confident.
Yeah.
Like a bro that I used to kick it with, I've talked about him a couple times, he's dirty back so we don't hang out anymore. Like he used to bring like his friends around and like at first I was when we went out a couple of times, like I said before when we did the podcast in the backyard, it was like I like when I go out, like I'm with a crew of like pause a million times. But I like to go out with handsome niggas that dress nice, that smell nice, and that know how to talk to women. Because like that's just gonna make the whole vibe.
The whole vibe better.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this the dude that I was talking about. He used to he was a barber, so like he meeting everybody. So he was like making friends with everybody. And I kept bringing this nigga out that was like, I'm gonna sound really saying this. But he was like a short, chubby nigga, don't know how to dress, don't know how to talk. I'm like, after a few times, at first it was like whatever. Like this ain't really my vibe. I know I sound crazy saying.
No, that's facts.
But it's not really like I'm like we trying to go out and catch a vibe or something. You know what I mean? But I didn't say nothing the first couple times going out. And then afterwards, and then I seen him like how he moved with women and like just I told her I was like, hey bro, like he cool. Like we watching the game at the crib or like we going to the bar or something like. He a cool nigga. Like I definitely want to kick him. When we outside, like
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like and he was like, bro, that's the bro. Like why you being like that?
Yeah.
Like I get it. Like so it's like
Yeah, like I said.
Some game to the ladies. You need to not have such standards for the first date. Like
Sorry.
all this, like if he takes me to Cheesecake Factory, if he takes me on blah blah blah, like it does not matter what.
Talk to him, Zoe.
You cannot have a standard for the first date. Like it really cannot be.
We got her.
who should pay for the first date?
We got her to get that Zoe camera.
What?
Who should pay for the first date?
Whoever asked for it.
Why you say shit? You was a diamond in the rough. Like
Whoever asked for it.
wait, you said you disagree?
Whoever sent the invitation out.
Is it yes?
Yeah, because listen, this is my perspective. If I am inviting, if I ask, like, if I know that we're vibing, right? I know that it's good. As a woman, I'm never going to ask a man out if I don't know for sure that you're going to say yes, because I'm not putting myself in that situation.
Scary Brad.
So if
Not scary.
that's it for us, right? Like, it's hard to recover from that as a woman.
That's like Mike saying, "Oh, ask her, did you give your number out?" Like, bro, ask for the number, gang. If she say no, she gonna say no. I mean, no, but like saying, do you give a number out? Because you said that's like saving it. If she say no, then it's like you ain't really going at my ego because you just don't give your number out. When it's like, just put yourself out there, ask for the number. Like what she was saying,
My
same
point
thing.
is that some of my best
We'll get
first
back into
dates.
You gotta say, like you said, wait, I wasn't doing that.
Yeah, you said what?
Some of my best first dates have been the unconventional ones. Like, I went on a hike with a dude because he was against paying for dinner on the first date because he didn't want to just be taken out for a meal. Right? A lot of girls do that. They want to go to a nice restaurant.
Niggas
The guy
don't
says, where do you want to go?
eat.
And they pick the highest,
Niggas
most
act like they don't
expensive,
eat.
and they have no quality conversation or anything to give. So he was like, I don't do dinner dates. And I was like, okay, well, where do you want to go? And he was like, well, why don't we go on a hike? And I was like, well, that seems kind of hard to talk and breathe at the same time. Right?
He said, "Let's go on a hike."
Yeah. And so I said it would be hard to talk and breathe if we're going to be like on a hike. And he was like, let's do an easy one. Right? And I was like, that's cool. I love being outside. So we saw each other in workout clothes. First date, daylight, no makeup. Because I'm not about to be sweating no makeup off on this thing. Like, it's the most natural, most vulnerable situation you could be in. And it was the coolest thing. We went on Torrey Pines, we walked the thing, it's super easy, there's tons of people, there's good views. At the end of it, he had a backpack on, and I didn't know what was in it. At the end of it, he pulled a picnic out. He said that if it was sucked, he wasn't going to pull it out. He was going to be like, I said it and go home.
That's fire.
So it was very, very nice.
Yeah, but I don't. So no,
it's unconventional.
It's an impression thing for me, bro.
If I had a standard and I was like, I only go to dinner on first dates, and you can't take me to Cheesecake Factory, and you can't take me. We can go to tacos. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it really, you shouldn't have a standard on the first date. I feel like the higher dates come with the quality of the relationship. Like, once we are developed into something, it's like, hey, I want to go on a nice dinner. I would like to get dressed for you. I would like to do blah, blah, blah. Like, you cannot be the woman and set the standard if you're not going to pay for it.
Were you always like this?
Nice dinner, pay for that. And then be like, you know what, we going to go out to this place and
What you was about to say, bro.
do what you do.
Were you always like this?
No.
So you had to stand.
Well, I didn't used to know what a good date was. So I'm actually against the whole meet me outside thing because it doesn't create a like a bond with the person, and you don't know if it's real because you're drinking, because there's a vibe. Like, everything else plays a role into what you just experienced that night. So it's not a me and you thing. So I used to meet up with guys outside, and I thought they were cool because we had a great night, but it was just me having a great night and he happened to be there. And then I get him on my own, and I'm like, you have no substance. Like, without the drink and the lights, like, you are nobody. So I stopped doing that.
I do like it in the way he said, though, because he's like, oh, you and your girls going out, bring some of my guys, and I get to see how you move outside. Because I'm going to go over here and be doing my thing with my
Yeah.
You can go over there and do your thing with your girls.
Yeah,
I don't have my eye on you all night, but I get to see how you move. And for me, it sounds like what you're saying is like, I need to see how you move before I can move forward. For me, I need to see what you're talking about. I need to see where your mind is at and what your conversation is about.
Yeah.
Same.
That's what
Especially
I'm mad at.
without the drinks, I need to know what you look like. Like, can you hold a conversation without being drunk? Are you fun without your friends chiming in and finishing your joke? Can you wear a different outfit other than the one that you just spent all your check on going out that night? Like, these things matter. You know what I mean? Yes, I've had dudes that pulled up on the nice outfit that night, and then the next time we went, the same thing, and I'm like, oh, clearly.
Oh my
I was
God.
about to say, Dion, I want you to forget.
About
I ain't forgot.
I did. No, about what she was saying, I think I was going more towards like, I think a first date should always be like your best impression. Like, I don't think it should be anything less but like your best impression. So
See,
whatever
we
that
all
is-
got different perspectives.
Whatever that is, I feel like it should be that. If it's cheesecake, or if she said, because how she was describing it, like him saying he don't want to do this and he want to do that, and then him saying like, oh, I wasn't going to do this if it wasn't that. Like, that to me isn't like him putting his best foot forward. So I wouldn't like, as cute as it was,
Sorry.
and like you can see like him like
Tequila.
being away because of whatever, how like he choosing to protect whatever the fuck he choosing to protect. I also think that like
I'll just take the ice.
it should be your
Just
best
the ice.
your best foot forward type.
No, just the
It should
ice,
be like
not
your
the
best
orange
impressions.
slices.
I don't think that it should
Oh, he already had the
like,
orange.
I only did this because it was cool, or I was gonna do this, but because it's cool, we're gonna do this. It's like, no, you should be, because that's the lasting impression is your first one, right? So I feel like you should put your best foot forward. So to say like, oh, I don't do dinner dates.
I wouldn't say no to a dinner date. I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying for him. I'm saying for him.
I'm not gonna not go.
For him to say like, oh, no dinner dates, and then you go on a hike, and then him saying like, oh, I wasn't gonna pull this out if it wasn't a good time. It's like, shit is what you make
He
it
didn't
type
say
shit.
that on the date, to be fair. He
See,
said that.
But I'm not mad at that, though.
yeah, see, this is my thing.
I understand that, but I'm saying my approach, shit is gonna be whatever you make it. Like, so it could be like,
And what if she's trash?
It could be whatever she makes.
but you can make. That's what I'm saying.
No, what if she's trash?
Me personally, I feel like I could I can make a bitch that's trash look presentable or decent, or turn her shit around to
No, not her.
not even look or act. I could that shit could be changed. It's not like some shit that's like if you fucking with me, then I don't think that like if I'm fucking with you and I pour and I invest enough into you,
And she's just a weirdo?
I don't think you gon'
Sometimes vibes just don't match.
Yeah. What if she tells you out the blue like, yeah, I worship the devil?
Then we won't even be like, we won't even go on the first date on that. On shit
I-
like
But you
that.
won't know until you had
Till you had a conversation.
Let's say on this.
I wouldn't even get a number, bro. You don't think I'll be able to tell the bitch that worships the devil before I ask for her
Okay, that's
number?
something that's extreme.
When we out,
But let's say y'all out, y'all only drinking.
That's happened to me before.
Let's say on this hike.
and she said she worships the devil.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's
fair.
OD,
That's fair.
bro.
I'm not mad at it. Let's say on this hike,
crazy.
y'all only outside. She only seen you drinking. Like you met her outside. She only seen you drinking. let's say on this hike, she talked about her fitness thing, or maybe she not on so heavy on her fitness thing. Let's say like that's just one of her things. Like I would never date a girl that smokes cigarettes. Maybe she
I would never.
Maybe she say on this hike she would never date a dude that smoke weed. And maybe you smoke weed
on the first hike.
Yeah,
like the first, or first date in general. My whole point is the date. It's not about like my point is the date.
I'm saying to the point of you were saying like it's gonna be whatever you make it. Like But let's say like you potentially thinking about building with this chick, and she tells you I could never date a guy that smokes weed. And if you smoke weed, you like I'm not finna stop smoking weed, so we not finna date. So you not finna unload the backpack for the picnic. You like okay, well the hike was fun. You don't date niggas that smoke weed, and I smoke weed, so there's no point in this picnic.
And what if you spent $500 at No Booze? And she told you she don't fuck with niggas that smoke weed.
I would never. Not even. That's not.
But that's what I'm saying. You saying the first date gotta be lit.
If a nigga who regularly does that for then that's just some shit that you.
Oh yeah, no, because I got a homie.
That's what I'm saying.
I got a homie that's like that. I got a homie
nigga who regularly goes to Nobu, if he brings somebody with him on a Wednesday and then they shit don't work out, then that's cool. You can't be like, oh, because this is a date. I normally do this, but because it's a date, I ain't finna do this on the first date. That's what I'm saying. But that's normally how you moving type shit.
I'm talking about her specific example.
It sounds like that's not how he normally moves. Like he just did that because he was like on a date with her.
To me, it sounds like he always goes on hikes, but because he's bringing this pretty girl that he just met, at the end of this hike, he gonna bust out the picnic if the hike went well.
That's not what
I think that's fire.
No, it is fire. I'm not saying it is, but I'm saying as far as like I don't think that was his best foot forward.
So like with me
I don't think him going on a hike and like determining how to fuck like from where we start to where we finish is gonna determine on how I then proceed this. I don't think that's your best foot forward. I don't think you should be, and I think doing the opposite of that on a first date is nigga.
So what did you expect him to do?
This nigga best foot forward. Whatever it is.
What if he didn't like her though?
Then why would you even be on a date with? That's what I'm saying.
That's what you have to figure. That's how you had to figure it out.
I disagree.
So when do you invite a girl on a date? Like when are you like, okay, I can ask her on a date?
Oh, once I'm like talking to her and I know that we like.
So when did he invite you on that picnic? Or the hike? Like how long after y'all met?
You said 2?
Yeah, he said 2.
You guys are talking consistently for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
And that was after you met him for the first time, the hike?
We met outside, so I think his point was because we met outside in the night, it was loud, it was a whole thing, like we didn't get a lot of conversation. So that's the nigga that's playing with you, bro. That nigga's playing with you. That nigga's playing with you.
I disagree.
Like they say, look, and they tell you this.
You're not gonna take a girl on a hike that you're playing.
Bro, most niggas know.
The dates got better from there. Like that was the beginning, and if I tell that date to any girl, they're like, "Oh my god, that is so cute!" Like it's already a really cute date, whether it's the first or the second or the fifth. But after that, they got better, and then we ended up at a really nice restaurant, and it was so much better because now we have stories, we have, like you said, we have jokes, we have had conversations for weeks. And the dinner was fire. Like the food was good, and the conversation was good, and the outfits were cute, and it was just bomb. Like there was no first date. What can I order? Like there was no awkwardness of that, you know. Yeah. So I just thought he handled it very well.
As far as protecting himself, yeah, I don't think he put his best foot forward.
I don't see anything.
I don't put my best foot forward ever.
No, I don't. I'm not saying that to say like I think you should. I think that. That's like I said, whatever the situation is what it should be. Like
I fall in love with girls over the simple shit.
Yeah.
So I'll do the simple shit for however long I can, and if you cool.
A real girl doesn't need a fancy date. Is my point. A real woman will appreciate any gesture because a man being thoughtful is the cutest, most attractive thing that any woman, I don't care who they are. If a man is thoughtful, that means that you specifically thought about me. Like, you met me, you learned something about me, you noticed something about me, and you did a date that is about.
But that's a lot, though.
So what if you feel like he catered that date to you? Like he was like.
He asked me, what are you into? And I said, I like to be outside. Oh, like the things that we had in common were that. But because I said I love to be outside, I love heights, I like nice views.
Okay.
That date seemed like it was tailored to me.
I get you. What about a guy, right? Specifically for you, right?
Yes.
Because I feel like you're very intuitive.
Yes.
And you're very like mindful, very demure. No, for real though. But if a guy asks you out, but he's just like, hey, like, let's just pull up and let's chat in my car. Let's park on the side of somewhere, you know, just chat.
Rallies and Spring Valley.
Yeah, Rallies and Spring Valley.
As long as it's a nice view. I got some spots in San Diego that I took some guys.
I forget the nice views, but what if he just wants to pull up in the car and just chat, smoke?
Just come to my house. I'll come outside. We can sit in the car. That's fine. You don't have to go anywhere. That's weird.
So what do you say to the guys that do too much?
I will say, we do have another woman in the live studio audience.
You supposed to.
And when you said pulling up in the car, her face was like, nigga, what? In the car?
What's wrong with that?
You disagree?
I'm laughing because Deanna and I first met that. That's
Oh, okay. I misinterpreted.
of you.
I misinterpreted.
And then we talked, and I think we smoked and we drank a chew, and he's like, "Wow, I like this chew. You put me on." And then,
Fire. That's fire.
Yeah.
it was like
That wasn't your best foot forward, sir.
It wasn't a date.
Was that fire though?
Was it fire?
Yes.
It was cool because I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was like 4th
No,
of
it's
July at like 2 in the morning, and then our next day we went to the movies.
Yeah.
It's fire. To me, if I can fuck with you over the
I'm saying
what's the word? Simplicity.
Okay, let me say this though. But when I plan, like when it's my idea to do some shit, it's
You gonna
my
go up.
best foot forward. Yeah, it's my best foot forward.
That's just 'cause that's who you are.
I'm never gonna like say like, oh, let's go do some shit, but then be like, oh, on some like
Sit in the parking lot of rallies.
yeah. Type shit. Like, we ain't finna do no regular shit if I say let's go do.
If you say so,
if it's
yeah.
gonna be this or if it's gonna be that. Like I'm gonna you're not finna find out.
Before you go, hold on. So how is? Well, you said it wasn't a date. So I'll still ask the question. So how was you pulling up in the car, catching a view with a pretty girl?
Yeah.
Respectfully. How was that? If that's your best foot forward, how was not him taking her on a hike and having?
No, I don't. I said that wasn't. No, it's not my best foot.
That wasn't a date.
That's the equivalent of us texting like all day. Why? When I could just pull up, we could just go. Talk.
Yeah, I get you.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna be texting
pulling
you.
up in the car with the view. That was y'all's first hangout, right?
Yeah,
That's not a date?
though. I'm talking about when we talking about a date. Yeah, that's like say for instance with a girl.
Maybe Buddy didn't consider the hike a date. Maybe he considered.
But I thought that's what she said. I thought you
She
said.
probably considered it a date.
No, he said it was a date.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's your date, bro, you should be putting your.
We could get
Just
lost
like
in
if you go
translation.
to a party, you're not gonna put on some fucking sweats and some sandals. You gonna put your outfit on because you know what you finna.
So a date is considered like, yo,
Like you know what you finna get into. You know I'm finna take her. I'm telling her I'm telling her I'm finna pick her up and we finna be on
do
my
whatever.
timing.
It's a date.
So my timing gotta be here. It can't be here type. Like we gotta be doing.
So what if you're like
shit.
LeBron and you got LeBron money and you just like you said, like you just go to Nobu on lunch.
Then that's just what it's gonna be.
So what
You feel
considers
like,
a
you
date?
feel like that's impressive to her type shit?
No. I'm just saying like how do you consider something a date? You know, how do you decipher what's a date?
I would say something you don't normally do.
Good question.
Okay, there you go. There, he
Something
answered
you
it
don't normally
perfectly.
do.
Something you
Nah, I
don't
didn't say like if you normally go to Nobu or shit like, but I'm saying you don't normally go with somebody. So I'm saying you don't normally go and put somebody on what you know, like half of the shit you like got in the bag that you know, but like if it's restaurants or if it's like recipes. Say if you even know how to put together a mean ass chicken casserole, you won't do that for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But
That's
you'll
a
do
date
that for
for the
somebody
girl
that you really
like.
fuck with. That's your best foot forward is what I'm saying. Like if it's a view, like I don't bring everybody here, but I'm gonna bring you here. Like if it's some food, I don't cook this for everybody, but I'm gonna cook it for you. Like if it's that's what I mean, like your best foot forward. A hike, and especially in the sense of him saying like,
What if
I don't
that's
do
his
dinner
best
dates,
foot?
but she said that he said I don't do dinner dates. So what do you want to do? You get what I'm saying? And she said hike, and it's like all right.
But then bam, he pulled out the pigment.
I disagree. I think dinner date.
He said, voila.
He did put a
I think first date it should be like your best like your personality should be like your best foot forward. I don't think the action of it.
I agree.
I don't think the action of it necessarily.
It should be you. That's what I'm saying. Like it should be who you like. What she just explained, it wasn't him to say like, oh, well, I get what he's saying. Like when he says, but he just said I don't do dinner dates. Then he asked her what she wanted to do, and then he
No, that was all him. He just said, I don't do dinner dates. Are you open to something else? And I said, yeah. And he said, based
That's
on
what I'm saying.
we have been talking about, he was like, how do you feel about it?
So are you saying he a lame ass nigga for doing that?
not a lame, but I'm saying he didn't put his best foot forward.
It felt best.
How?
He
Okay.
made me feel special during the day. His
I can understand.
personality was his best foot.
You could be appreciative of. I'm not saying like you're not grateful
That's what it's about,
I appreciate
of what happened.
Appreciate
I'm not
that.
saying you're not grateful of what happened, right? What I'm saying is from speaking from a man's perspective.
Okay.
I don't think he put his best foot forward.
So he a lame ass nigga.
Nah, you want to go there with it.
Just at that
Nigga
nigga.
lame,
Bro,
sorry.
nigga say he lame.
But I don't think he put his best foot forward. No, I don't think he did.
He was only talking to me. He was attentive the whole time. It was intentional. It was very intentional. Like, he picked me up. He didn't say, let's meet at the hike. He picked me up when we were on the date, because he wasn't on his phone while we were on this hike. He was just talking to me. He was asking questions. It was very, like, it felt very intentional. And then at the end of the hike, when we got to the bottom, I'm thinking we're about to walk back to the car. And then he said, let's walk over here. And that's when he did the thing. So I wasn't even expecting it. The whole
What do you have?
It wasn't given like he was like making, like double checking.
Clearly he did though.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. It wasn't giving that to you at all. Like,
what?
that he was like, you know, making sure double checking that you checked out and then you was
wrong
who you.
with that, though?
Nigga, that's not putting your best foot forward.
Yes, it is.
Bro, if you sitting here, if I'm sitting here, if I'm finna jump off a cliff, right, and I'm thinking about the way down, like, that's not jumping off. Like, you're not. So say for instance, if you're sitting here, if I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do on a process on the way down versus just jumping off the shit, you're not putting yourself out there versus climbing down and jumping off the shit is two different things, right? Climbing down some shit and jumping off of it is two different things, right?
100%.
Okay. When you want to calculate the way down and you want to see how shit is going to play out, that's climbing down. That's not putting yourself out there and jumping off the shit.
so you're saying like he was like
That's not his
tiptoeing
best foot
around her.
forward. Yeah, he was tiptoeing around
her. I get you. I get what you mean. But like,
But I feel
so
like
you don't fuck with the fact that he tried to like fill her out first?
You do that before you go on a first date. I feel like
I get you. Okay, I get what you said. Now you guys
I feel like
just
a first date, you supposed to already know like when you.
Supposed to switch on me, Jay?
Nah, no, I fuck with you, but I fuck with him what he's saying about the dude. I get what he's trying to say.
He didn't feel, to be fair, it did not feel like he was checking to see if he wanted to do a picnic. Like, obviously now.
Oh, so you're saying he was gonna do that regardless?
No, it just didn't feel like that's what he was doing.
But he told you he was.
I didn't know that he was holding out on the picnic. He didn't make me feel like he was holding out a part of the date based on my
And
performance.
that's what makes him flop.
Like, he
Pretty
didn't
much.
make
I
me
feel like that's
feel
what
at
makes
all. Like,
Yeah.
he didn't say if this hike goes well, it might get better. He didn't do any of that.
But he told you, he said that if it was bad, he wasn't gonna do that.
In that
But he
moment,
said that
later
weeks
on.
later.
He said that long, yeah.
Weeks later, he was like, "Can I tell you something?"
I think that's
And he
fire.
brought it up. He was like, "You know, if our first date didn't go well, like, blah blah blah."
That's cool, yeah. I don't think nothing wrong with
At
that.
the date, he was like, "You know, if that hike wasn't well, we wouldn't be here." He didn't do that.
That's what I mean, but like everybody's different, like period. Like you know what I'm saying, the way he thinks, the way he thinks, especially because like that. He said he was protecting his.
He was protecting himself, gang.
I just think.
Well,
Yeah, what's wrong with protecting yourself?
Wait, this is my point. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like
So
you can't
think that
spin
the
what I'm
girl-
saying.
You think that the girl that didn't accept the Cheesecake Factory date was right?
Who I have to start with him. I'm not even.
No, you're saying you're protecting.
I ain't fuck that bitch. fuck what she talking about.
That
What I'm
was
saying
his
is,
best foot forward, and you're not agreeing.
go ahead. What was you saying?
What'd you say? The protect? No, you said he was protecting himself, and he said, "What's wrong with that?" Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I feel like, okay, my point is, it's not a problem with you protecting yourself, right? I think that when you do that, you don't put your best foot forward. That's my only logic to it.
Yeah, but what's wrong? What if you put your best foot forward and you get stepped
How
on?
can you protect yourself and then put your best foot forward?
By
I think,
pulling out a
like,
picnic
if I were to do that, if I take
You
the girl,
can.
if I take the girl on a hike and I got the backpack packed for the picnic for the food afterwards, my best foot forward is showing you a good time, having good conversation, making you laugh, cracking some.
Being a gentleman.
You know what I'm saying? Being a gentleman.
There's a snake. Watch it.
That's playing your part. That's playing your part. That's playing your part.
Yeah.
That's
Here,
also putting
hold your
your
hand.
best foot forward.
Yeah.
Another side of putting your best foot forward is being vulnerable, is it not?
You
Yeah.
can be vulnerable in these conversations.
So you're saying he should have just went all out.
What? Not all out, but he should have did whatever his best foot forward was his best. I don't think that was he. Now, and I'm not saying it because I'm not saying it because I think that it was. He literally said he don't do this. He'll rather do that. That's literally saying, bro.
That's not what
She just said that. He just said, I don't do dinner dates, but what else do you do? That's what I'm saying though. So he understands what the expectation. He understands what it is to put your best foot forward is to go on a dinner date. Because she said they eventually did that and they went on nice ones and they went to nice restaurants. That was his best foot forward. His best foot forward initially wasn't to go on a damn hike and go on a picnic.
If I would have said no, I would have missed out on a man.
I'm not saying.
That was of substance and that gave me a great time because he didn't want to take me on a date.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Ooh,
Where's
the
that?
guy, the same guy.
What guy?
The picnic.
I'm saying if I had
She said no,
because my standard is we
But
only
you-
do dinner dates, and he says I don't do dinner dates. That would have been the end of us, and I would have missed out on dating this great.
And we were talking about that last week.
Great quality, and the only
Women miss out on their opportunities.
But
And the only reason it ended is because you have to move away. We probably would still be together had that not happened.
That's what you said last episode. He was like the dude that will pinch your butt or do something. But yeah, so many women, and he almost got up because he agreed with you so much. He was like, so many women miss out on great men because they didn't come to you the way you wanted it.
Yeah.
And if she
Facts.
So if all she wants is to go out to eat or to take me to a nice restaurant, she's like, you know what, I'm open to this hike. And you're saying the hike is not your best foot forward. The dinner date would be the best foot forward.
If she wants to go out,
if she only wants a dinner date, she would have known what she's saying is. She said it.
She just proving your point last week. Like, she didn't miss out on her opportunity
because she took.
Because like she could have been boozy. Yeah, I'm going hikes, nigga.
I'm glad you're here.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand that, but I also don't think from his perspective.
You're just saying from his, yeah.
From his, I'm not talking about from yours. From his perspective, I don't think that was his best foot forward.
I get you, and that's your whole point. But like me, like
in that scenario,
yeah, like me. That's why I get to
okay,
avoid.
So and I feel like a lot of women go wrong with not recognizing the scenario, like you just said.
She did.
I'm not saying her. I'm talking about in general. Okay. Most women go wrong with not recognizing the scenario. Like I said, like I was going to start off by saying my initial point. Most niggas know how they gonna deal with you when they first meet you, type shit. They not gonna be like, oh, I thought you was a hoe, but then you just turned into my wife. Like niggas ain't finna do that. They gonna have an idea of where you gonna be at, or what's gonna happen with you off of like the first conversation. So what I'm saying is a lot of women go wrong with having that shit go over their head and thinking that like, oh, he's just protecting himself, or he's just like being this way because of whatever the fuck the case is type shit. But it's like whole time it's only because he don't see you know what I'm saying? Like he don't see shit past. There's a ceiling on shit. He has a ceiling on where y'all gonna go, where y'all not gonna go. Like there is no like
to avoid all of this. Like for me personally, because I feel like the way I am, I'm a solution based type person.
Same.
Okay, cool. So basically, when you move throughout with that type of psychology, to avoid all of that, I feel like you got to get rid of everything. So I personally like the hike because you don't got to wear certain clothes. You don't got to. Yeah. You don't got to spend money. You don't got to pop out and show anything else of what's around you but yourself. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I say like to avoid all of that. What I do is, conversation first. However way you can get that. And if I meet you, you might have, we're older than you might have shit to do. Yeah. You might be work, school, this, that. But hey, a FaceTime call shows like if you interested. You feel what I'm saying?
You're not even.
I test those like me. I test those little things. Like when I first meet you, I'll FaceTime you like at a certain time to see like your day and like see if it adds up and shit like that. Or do you actually have time? You know how like you ever FaceTime a girl and they be like, oh yeah, I'm at work, but hold on real quick. I'm gonna go down to there and they put the phone up, they talking to you, they give you the energy yeah, like little things like that. Like I go for those things. Like let me see how she feeling because most girls won't even.
They're not even gonna pick up.
You get what I'm saying?
I don't even call.
Exactly. I don't even. That's why I avoid all that. Like dates. Like to me, I haven't took out like my girl right now. We didn't go on a date till nigga for a while, bro. You feel me? I mean, you could like we went to like one day. I just like, hey, let's go.
Did a little shit. That's what I'm saying. But like a date where you feel like you gonna put her on some shit. That's what I'm saying. Like when I put her on, when I take you on a date, bro, it's gonna be some shit that you
whatever you do.
Probably some shit you ain't never did before because I'm gonna do my homework on the shit. Like that's what I'm saying. Like so when I yes, not because
I think a date is just
on a first date. Yeah. Before we go on a first date, we're gonna have I'm gonna have a whole report. We're gonna have a whole profile. We're gonna have a whole like we gonna have some type of like connection, some type of communication, some type of something.
So you trying to impress her?
Pop on a first date.
So you trying to impress her?
No, we're gonna have an idea on what the shit is, type shit. It's not more about impressing her. It's more about like it's more about like just keeping up my end of the bargain type shit. Like if I say I'm gonna take you out, nigga, if I say I'm gonna take you out and put you on, I'm gonna take you out.
That means if you trying to put her on, that means you gotta impress her. Because what if she's not impressed? Then you ain't put her on.
But half of the time, well, you can say that too. But half the time, like, because there's been some that hasn't been impressed, but they still like they still
fuck with it.
They understand that there's some shit I ain't know before, or I ain't been on before. You know what I'm saying? It's not really my vibe, but it's some shit that I ain't been on before. Actually, that's rarely that's happened for real. But
I get you.
But they don't like it.
But that means you're trying to impress them.
That's why I do my report. You know what I'm saying? You do your report so you know what they like. You know what they. So like, cool. You like this. You like that. Bet. Let me put you on some shit that's like this.
That's why, like, there's girls.
But how did he know that? Well, he did ask her that what she like. She like it. She like.
So do you take out a girl based on what she like or what you like?
That's more like what I'm saying, like type shit.
That's why I don't have female friends now because I don't do shit they like.
My first date, I need to talk to you. Mm-hmm. Not like for me, 9 times out of 10, I met you outside because I work outside.
Yeah.
So I already seen you all done up in your sexy shit, all your makeup done. I seen you as fly as you can get. 9 times out of 10, I meet somebody. Mm-hmm. And so I already seen like how fly you can get. So I need to talk to you. I already know I know what you look like. I still need to find out what you look like outside of the makeup and everything. But like I already know how pretty or how fly you are. I need to know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I need to.
I agree with that, bro. I'm big on that too.
And I'm not. I don't like. I've never gone on a date with like preset questions that I'm gonna ask. Cause I talk. Like this is part of the reason why I'm such a good interviewer. Like all I do is talk. Like I'm gonna talk to you. And so in this conversation, we're gonna talk about some things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna figure out, even if we don't talk about like specific things about like do you want children or like do you ever want to be married, we don't have to talk about that on the first date.
Like just the conversation, just the vibe. Like I gotta know your idea, if you're a good person, bad person.
The jokes I crack, the topics I bring up, and how you respond.
Can you take a joke? Do you talk about people?
Right.
Like shit like that, bro.
The jokes I crack, the things I bring up,
Yeah.
how you respond to it is gonna tell me a lot. So my first date and maybe my first couple of dates, I just need to talk to you.
It's all conversation. I'm the same way. We the same way.
100%.
We the same way for sure. And then I feel like once I like you, we don't even have to do the expensive shit unless we want to. Like, oh, you want to go to a Laker game? Oh, you want to go to this concert? And that's when we on the same type of time. Because most of the time, the girls I like really like, we be on some chill shit. Hey, I'm coming to your crib. Hey, put a movie on, get a blanket, get some brownies, simple shit. Right? You know what I'm saying?
And then some of the fly dates that you go on, you can still talk. Like some of I've went on early dates to like a Chargers game and like at SoFi, like at the stadium. And I met the girl here in San Diego, and we had to drive together.
Yeah,
in LA.
that's fire.
And she wasn't my girl yet.
Yeah.
This is like maybe like our third or fourth date.
Yeah.
I just happened to come up on some tickets. I came up on the tickets. I was like, yo, I got some great seats. Let's go. And we went, and the drive up there, we had great conversation. At the game, football games is like slow pace. We was able to enjoy the game, get our food, get some drinks, sit at the game and catch a vibe and really talk. You know what I mean? So
I'm about to do that.
You know what I mean? It's like
I'm about to do that.
How you play it, how you do it. And again, like I wasn't sure if like this was a shorty that I'd be talking to like later on. Down the line. I didn't know what would lead to it, but I just
you try to keep it genuine.
Did you smack?
Huh?
Did you smack?
Damn.
Before we went to the
question is this nigga just asked it.
Did you smack after the game?
That's a fair question. After that night.
Do y'all think like, oh, I'm a smack? Like to do that? Like,
no, bro. I swear to God, I don't. And I honestly think that be fucking females up more than it do me for real. Cause like I don't.
I never do that.
Y'all don't?
I don't be poking, bro. I swear to God, I don't.
No, it's not about if you do, but like,
I think if I'm not going to smack, I'm not gonna do it. Like,
if you don't have that energy, I'm not gonna like you.
Like energy, like she want to smack you.
Energy, like you on that. We don't have to be on that, but I like to see like if you on that. Like, cause some girls
be trying to work on that. That's not good because a lot of times, like, you don't. Do you be on that too? Is that why you say that?
Okay, like
I don't be on that.
Before you keep going, my brain gets to working too much. And like I said, this was like a third or fourth date. So in my brain, I'm thinking like, if taking you to the Chargers game at SoFi is gonna give me the draws, then you giving the draws to any nigga that's
facts. That's why I'm thinking like I'm gonna be so quick to think like that.
Fly and that got me the draws. Any nigga that shows you something fly, you gonna get the draws.
I'm gonna think that's like it's not because
perfect timing.
I know
it's alignment.
He said it's alignment. That's what my brain goes to. I'm not mad at you feeling that. That's what my brain goes.
I don't think like If I feel like I could fuck, or I'm just say smack just for you don't cussing. If I feel like I could smack, then I won't do the extras. But if I like you, I'll do the extras. All I'm saying is like, as men, y'all don't think like y'all not thinking about sex on them type of times.
Nah, I'm thinking about sex with who like me type shit. Like I'm not thinking about like.
But if you're taking a female to a Charger game and you're driving 2 hours away,
I'm not
2 hours, 2 hours out the game, 2 hours back.
After this, no. I'm finna crack after this.
Or she's gonna let you like tomorrow, the next day or something.
I ain't even gonna hold you unless I crack. I ain't finna take a shorty to no fucking Padre, no Charger game. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Unless I already cracked.
Oh, unless you already.
Yes,
did.
Unless it already happened. I'm not finna take you to no.
So did you end up smacking?
That night?
You took just to a Padre Charger game that you ain't smacked.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
You have to,
but I'm no, not hell not. But I'm saying,
wait, I say nothing wrong with that. No, hell
no. What I mean though, like, because I'm saying like, I would if I liked the shorty. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm saying that's what I'm saying. But in your head as a man, you're not thinking.
I didn't inviting her.
Because he probably normally goes.
And in the course of that night, no, I had never been to SoFi, and I've only been one time since then.
See, then how you not think about cracking after that?
Yeah,
That's just not my mind.
that's what's not. That's
My mind is
I understand that, but
my mind. See, my mind is on
too.
that.
And I will say this is probably gonna make me sound a little crazy in the podcast, but for me, like when you single, you I'll speak for me. I won't speak for y'all. Like when I'm single, I'm not until I'm ready to lock in with you. You're not the only person I talk to. So if I show you a fly night, I'm not expecting to crack. If I do, that's. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, you were just saying in the sense of like,
because tomorrow
I'm like that too.
I can go get that tomorrow.
I'm like that too. Yeah, I'm like that too.
And tonight is about you.
Yeah.
And hanging out with you and getting to know you and potentially building a bond with you.
Yeah.
If you don't want to give me the draws, that's fine because 9 times out of 10, and honestly probably 10 times out of 10 when I'm single. Tomorrow, if I want to go crack something, I can go crack something.
I feel you.
But it's not about that type
It's just
shit.
about tonight.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah.
It ain't about cracking it though.
Is
It's
there more
about
orange slices?
the experience.
Yeah,
It's about us doing
okay.
whatever the fuck we is gonna do type shit. Yeah. Because if it was about that, like you said, it could just happen type shit.
Yeah, that's-
the shit could just pop off. It could just happen.
Well, Phil,
I respect. I understand that too because I understand like a motherfucker. I be on that too.
It tasted good with the mix
And
of
I've
the
always been that
champagne.
way. Like I've never.
But I think that's-
And I'm not saying you are, but I've never been a dude that I've never been pressed to get the draws. I've never like.
Nah, I like.
I'm never pressed to get the draws, but I think like naturally, I had this talk with my uncle and my cousins too. It's naturally, I'm gonna think about that shit though, and I'm never pressed though. Like I'm not about to press you. Like, hey, we finna find me. We finna ask. I won't even. There's no way, no question. I'm finna ask you that. But like to me, personally, like if I don't see you, like even just on some like sensual, it don't got to be sexual, but sensual. Like I don't know. To me,
He's gonna be.
Like that's just me though. That's just me.
I'm not. That's crazy as fuck. No, I'm the opposite, blood. It's like you gotta let me know, or it's just gonna stay where it's at. Like
What's that, Flicks?
Can I?
Let me throw you in the scenario.
Mine too.
You met a girl. You took her on a couple of dates. You like obviously you think she's pretty. You went on a couple of dates. The conversation's fired and that. You come up on these tickets, and you're like,
I'm gonna take one of my niggas before I take her.
you gotta. To be honest,
I'm gonna tell you to come before I bring
To
the
be
shorty
honest,
on me.
I hit my brothers and my dad, and they were busy. I hit my brothers and my dad, and they
She
were
was
busy.
the last resort.
Not a last resort, but after the initial people that I thought to take on this date,
Yeah.
I thought of you next. I think that's kudos to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring the game before I bring the shorty.
I thought of my brother, my immediate family.
Yeah, nah, I get it.
I've grown up with. I thought of them first.
Yeah.
And after they weren't available,
No, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I think that's fine. I think that's kudos to the girl.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So let me ask you, I'm in this situation.
You the first, second resort.
Okay, but what you saying?
So this is sure you've taken on 2 or 3 dates. You come on these tickets. You take her to the game. Y'all drive out. Conversations fire. Y'all sitting at the game. The game is dope. Y'all get drinks. Y'all watching the game. Y'all cracking jokes. Y'all people watching. The whole date is fire. And I'm driving home. Y'all still catching the vibe on the way home. Y'all talking and all of that. Where's your mind going? You got to drop her off at home. What's your mind? Where
She going home.
She going home. She going home because like that's a long ass day. So, but my thing is, like me, I don't want to make it.
To your point about like I'm
Thinking about sex, like I don't want to make everything about sex. It's definitely not. You know what I mean? We all know that. But like,
in just one episode, I think you've done an amazing job of showing who you are.
Yeah.
So I don't think you need to keep reiterating.
Okay, cool. So basically, on top of that, if I do that, like if I do want to smack, it's basically on you. Like if you a nigga, that's why I'm just asking her. So you saying you didn't, you saying you not. Me personally, I probably am going to smack if I like you and I'm taking you. And if I'm doing that extensive with you, like if I'm taking you up there.
Ask me what I want to do.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like me, like if I'm.
You gonna try to.
If you're in my.
You gonna try. He said he gonna try to.
I thought you were asking what I expect. What I want to? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I expect to know.
No, see, if I want to though.
Are you going to try to?
No, I'm not
Take
asking.
her on a date, a whole day trip to SoFi Stadium. The Chargers win. You win some bread because you done put in prize picks. You know what I'm saying? You up like 500 now.
Yeah.
Y'all headed back to the Biddy. Stop, might get something to drink. Head back to the Biddy. You not gonna try to crack?
I'm trying to crack.
You gonna try to crack?
it's gonna be on my mind, but she has to give me that energy.
Are you gonna try to crack?
No.
Unless she tries to, you're not gonna. That's how I'm gonna play.
What
Yeah.
you said, give me the energy. And
That's how I'm gonna play. Yeah. Let me know. Roll the windows up.
To me though, like on the
If you give me that energy, I'm
Let
gonna
me
give you
know.
what you're
Yes,
looking
bro.
for.
Yeah.
And
But
you
if
let me
don't
know.
give me that energy, we just hanging out.
Nah.
yeah, but if you don't give me that, if you don't give me that energy,
I'm totally fine with just hanging out.
if you don't give me that energy, you're a boob.
Yeah, and that goes back to what I said, and that contradicts what I said earlier because I said well, I'm not even gonna do that to ensure that I didn't crack. But that goes to my point. If I cracked you already, and we go and do all that,
It might be in the back of your head, and you might not think about it.
yeah, in the back of my head,
It's
I might be
whatever.
like, yo,
Let's go do that.
The cherry on top would be like if we just fuck around and
Let me
just
say
do what
this.
we did.
In the
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Point. If I've already cracked and we go do all that,
Yeah.
not because I did all these things I'm expecting to crack.
Yeah.
It's because I've already
It's 'cause you-
Because it's only on that.
Our day's been amazing, the vibe is good.
you were like, nigga, cherry on top. We might as
You know
well
what I'm
just.
saying?
Now, to Jay's point, though, there is a difference.
But I'm not. But before you go, I'm not disappointed if it doesn't.
Yeah, no, I'm not either.
I am.
I'm not either. Like I said, I am.
I am.
There's a difference between giving sensual energy and giving the signal that we're about to do
Yeah.
the thing.
The signal should come.
There could
Oh,
be-
can I ask you
there could
this?
be sensual energy. She could be flirty. She could be
This is a
under
great
your arm,
question.
And I like that.
kissing,
I like
doing
that.
all the things.
Can I-
That is important.
That's important. Yeah.
Let me ask you this.
Sensual.
On a road trip, if the vibe doesn't develop, you guys are not supposed
So
to
the
be-
fact that I said sensual and sexual, made a difference, that's kudos to me.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this: who should give the sign, the man or the female?
I mean, I'm a girl. I'm always going to say you should never take it if you don't get the sign, obviously.
So who should give the sign, the female or the male?
Whoever.
She give you the permission. And the permission is simply the way she kisses you is an invite. You can always say,
Nah, I want to say the way she wait. What's the way she kisses you?
yes, you can tell when a female changes from we're making out to I want you now. Like the kissing
I agree.
changes.
I agree. I agree.
It's all in the kiss. If you pay attention, it's all in the kiss. That's our signal. That is your invite.
See, my signal,
Now open for business.
my signal to a female ready to crack when she's sensual.
Is when you wake up. I'm just kidding.
like when she just start getting more feely with you.
Yes.
And the females I like, they start they start drinking, they start doing all the little dances. Like, okay, yeah. But like I said, but like I said though, it don't gotta be sexual. I like sensual. So like it's a difference. Like I can't just be conversating and just be cool conversating.
Bro, sometimes
like I gotta have a
I really
vibe, and it gotta be more of
Sometimes
that.
I'm just okay with the idea of us fucking. Like we don't really have to do it. Like the idea of us doing that shit is enough for me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
The idea of like, bro,
Yeah.
I would
I'm with
carry your motherfucking.
And she
ass
say the
up.
same shit.
It's enough for me.
That's enough.
That's
yeah.
enough for me. We don't have to go no further than
Or
that.
build anticipation
Yeah.
for the next time.
No, bro. As long as you know that I would tear that motherfucker up, and you know what I'm saying. We ain't even gotta do it. We don't even. But we gonna chill, and I'm gonna give you a pass. But as long as you know.
Let's highlight this moment. This is the first time that we have all agreed on one thing. The physical chemistry has to grow.
Yeah.
Females, you have to open yourself up to that. You cannot be like, I like you, but I'm not going to let you know. Don't do that because then they're not going to know.
You know why?
That's
You know why?
weird.
No, I'm gonna tell you why female you will go wrong doing that as a female, because that comes off to niggas as like nigga energy. Niggas do that the nonchalant, nah, really, but they really wanna. So a shorty doing that to like niggas isn't like,
Yes,
bro. You
don't
feel like
have sex. That's
you
the
won't.
point.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
don't
Like
have sex
exactly.
to
Like
get
yeah.
Physical chemistry. You do not have to have.
But it has to be there.
to get physical.
It has to.
But your physical chemistry has to change.
Tell me.
Or even
Nonchalant energy is never gonna get you nowhere.
As
On
a
me.
female,
If you give me nonchalant energy, I'm gonna feel like you don't want me.
or even the
now if a female
At all.
that you're being friends of. That's
or even
Bro,
the
we
pussy.
can go to, we can be sleeping in the
bad.
same bed. If your turn, if I'm not even, that's what I'm saying. Like me, when it comes to sex, I don't even like initiating sex.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't even like doing that. So it's like if you don't initiate, it's not going. Not to say like it's a bad thing. Like if it don't happen or don't happen, or if it happen or do happen, if it don't happen or do happen. What I'm saying is the fact that like you gotta initiate the shit. I'm not gonna sit here and like. Nah, they just don't. I don't know why, but for me, it's like, nah, the female got to be the one that's
you
like.
want it, you're not gonna let her know you want it.
No, of course I am, but
some.
but that's gonna happen that's gonna happen like throughout the day type shit like Orson. But like when we lay, unless it's we had. Now there is time. Now I'm not gonna say every time, right? There are times that I initiate it, but I'm saying for the most part, yes, I feel like women are supposed to be there's certain categories that I feel like women are supposed to lead men in.
Yes.
So I don't think that
Agreed.
sex is one of them.
Yes.
I don't think that's men are supposed to lead. So if you a female, you supposed to be like when it comes to sex, you supposed to set the tone with that shit. Like if it's a man doing that, you want some like predator shit. It's weird.
Okay, what if it's your female and she not on that, but you on that?
That's not my female.
No. If your female and you been fucking.
This is your girlfriend now.
So I'm into that.
She just switched to not be on that no more.
You're just one day you're like, damn, I want to have sex, and she's not on that. She's not thinking about her saying nothing. How do you initiate that?
That's what I'm saying.
You never been in that situation?
I have been.
Long-term relationships are definitely.
I have been in that situation, but never with a female that I'm long term fucking with. No, because once that happens, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
So once she doesn't want to fuck, it's done.
Once she's on some nah, she don't initiate. So like she on some like she want me to chase. I don't chase.
No, not chase. I'm just saying she's just not initiated, but you want sex.
Random day that you feel like you want to crack, and her mind is not there. You won't change her mind.
You won't initiate it.
No, of course. No, I'm saying I have, of course, occasionally, but I'm saying on like the day-to-day basis. No, I need you to be. When it comes to that area, I need you to be the leader in that area. Like I need you to be.
Women with high sex drives.
No, hell not high sex drive. I'm saying as far as like I need you to be attracted to me like to the point where you trying to like.
Check this out. If
you know what I'm saying?
My girlfriend, I already know you attracted to me. I know you like me. I know you like my sex. So when I come home and I'm in that mood, I'ma jump on you. If you tell me to chill, then I'ma chill. But if you my girl and I'm in that zone, I'm coming at you.
If I hop on you and you tell me to chill, I promise you I'm never hopping on you again. It's a wrap.
That's not fair.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Bro, you can wrap it up, send it in the bag, and send that bitch to Taiwan. It's never coming back, huh?
You're not in the mood every second of the day.
But I have gotten into that. I've never been. There's been times where I was like, no, I don't want to. But like, fuck around. All right, nigga, now I want to. Like, it's been like that. That's what I'm saying. If somebody could get you like that, bro, then that's what I'm saying. Like, if
men and women are different though.
Nah, bro. When it comes to sex, and with men and women, this is my point exactly. Men and women are different, and I feel like women are more. They're way more tapped into that sense than men are. So men could be more like, nah, I just don't feel like it because I got a lot on my mind. Bills, you know what I'm saying, stress, whatever. But for a female, no, it's sensible, nigga. I can do the littlest thing and you should be like, I'm ready. What's good, nigga? Like, what you trying to be on, what it is. Like,
you said women are more tapped into that though, right?
Yeah.
And so if they're more tapped into it and they know that in this zone that I'm in, I'm not trying to have no sex tonight, we got to acknowledge that then.
No, when I say more tapped in, I mean as far as like being able to get there, not like the acknowledgement of what the shit is or what it's not.
So you're saying for you, it's harder.
Women are more loving, they're more sexual.
So they're more hard. They're easier to turn on than a man.
Yes.
Not in my case.
I would think that a woman is more easier to turn on than a man.
Not in my case.
Because you don't have for a lot of men, they have to see something or the only reason why I would say that is because women are more sensible to men. That's the only way on like a general scale, right? Yeah. Of course, there's some niggas who like, nigga, you can smell good, and he like, oh shit, what's good with you, shorty? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm saying on a general scale, I think women are more sensible to shit than men. Like, they could see some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like for men, we can smell a shorty that smell good and want to fuck. I think that happens more often with shorties than it does with men.
Literally, quick subject change, but this is like a quick little question I'm gonna ask y'all before we get to the next topic. Do y'all scrub the bottom of y'all feet in the shower? Like when you take a bath or take a shower, do you scrub the bottom of your feet?
Yeah. I think that's some athlete shit though, for real. I don't think that's like. I think some athletes just. In general, you understand how sensible your feet is, bro. So you you grow to like be more like mindful of your shit.
I don't scrub it.
Every shower.
When I was younger, I didn't, but now I do. Yeah, every shower I take like 2 to 3 minutes to scrub my feet, bro. I do. They look crazy still. Don't get me fucked up. They still look crazy. You know what I'm saying? But bro, it makes a difference, bro.
I go under and wash my foot though. Yeah.
I sweat a lot, so when my shit moving around in my shoe and my sock and shit, yeah, bro, make a difference.
Yeah, I go under, like I'll lift my, like if I'm up standing up, I'll grab my foot and just like scrub my feet.
When your shit sore, that shit don't feel good, bro.
It do feel good.
When
and
your
then like
sore, you done ran like 4 or 5 miles.
And just dirt accumulates under your foot too, everywhere. Like when you sweating and shit,
nigga, that shit feel great.
If my feet are sore, I absolutely do. But I only scrub the bottom of my feet when it's like on some like like on like a self-care day when I'm like fully in the tub.
I mean, yeah, it's not gonna kill you if you don't.
Yeah. I know it won't, because like I said, I'll be 36 in a few months, and I've never scrubbed my feet.
Yeah.
So I've been fine.
I do just because like most of the time.
Nah, you gotta do.
I'll do just most of the time 'cause, like I just like to scrub all the dirt. I got my shorty put me on one of them.
Loofah?
Nah, the hands.
The gloves.
Yep.
And that shit gets everything.
Then they give you the soap that be. Then they give you the soap that be having like the little. What's that shit that's in that shit? The scrub, the soap that got the
beads in it?
Yeah. The
skin.
rocks, the
Nigga, I
sand.
go to work on my shit.
Yeah, hell yeah, that shit feels so good.
Was it on the podcast when I was like, nah, the girls?
I go crazy with my shit,
Bro, I learned everything from
the
women.
scrubs.
I learned everything.
The body scrubs. That's
the
what
body
it is.
scrubs.
Yeah.
Everything I
Shout out to
learned
the
in life
body
came from women.
Facts.
We wouldn't be shit without women. That's facts.
Yes.
We would
Body
not
scrubs
have
is it.
Female showers for sure.
skincare routine, all this shit. I don't deep dive into skincare routine, but I definitely know. Okay,
Well, when you get older,
I don't know.
I only do that shit when it comes to short.
More so.
it feels good.
Well, more so like if I learn from a female, is more so like what not to do instead of like doing all this shit. It's like, hey, don't do this, don't touch your face after this, don't use this towel for that, all type of shit like that. But females be on that shit.
3 different towels.
All of that shit.
Yeah.
Cause I used to wash with the same towel. I wash my face first with the towel, then scrub everywhere.
Yeah.
She's like, look, here's a fucking little glove.
Yeah.
Here, you want me to do this? You like, that shit felt good. I ain't gonna lie, that shit felt good.
That shit feel crazy.
Would a shorty what?
Bro.
Yes. Hey.
So you like, let's talk about that. Showers together.
No, I don't like showers together.
No, I like showers together. I just don't like shower sex. Like shower sex.
No, I don't like shower
not
sex.
me, bro.
Shower sex, but what about showers?
Showers together. I like showers together. Is
fire,
cool,
bro.
but
Put on some break
it's a lot of space. I mean, you're taking up a lot of space. Like I would, like obviously, like we talking, we just chilling, but like when it's time, we got to get up. It's in the morning. We got to go, or after. Like no, I'm not.
Oh yeah,
Like,
facts.
let's get in the shower together.
Like decompose, like a decomposed shower. Like end of the day.
Nah, well, like I mean, if we're like,
Let's say it's like it's you and your shorty, y'all finna like go to the bar, y'all finna go catch a meal, it's date night.
go hop in the shower, hop in,
Or
let
just
me get
end
in
of the
out
day.
there.
Like y'all both get off work, y'all smoke, and it's like, all right, let's go shower.
If we're talking,
Because right now, if you hop in the shower on date night with your girl, the mood has started before you even step out. Like, you please get in the shower.
We're not gonna make it out.
I do that.
But if I hop in the shower with my shorty, we're not making it out.
Yeah.
We're not going outside no more.
my thing is though, like if we talking and we communicating.
We gotta do something.
If we talking and we communicating, like yeah, we can hop in the shower and we still talking, we doing all that. But like if we're like, my thing is like if we're trying to get things done, like a shower before bed, I'm trying to get that out the way. You know what I mean? A shower in the morning and then like shower before I go do something. Like yeah, like when we're both in the shower together, it's like okay, you gotta both move out the way so the shower hits you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those things, I'm not gonna lie. I'm
They be annoying, but you gotta. That's what I'm saying. It's the beauty and the struggle. You gotta understand. Like
I agree with
I'm
you.
over here, and it's the beauty and the struggle type shit.
Date night with your shorty, jumping in the shower before y'all go out.
Why y'all pre-gaming?
Say like maybe y'all like, you know what I'm saying, it's y'all date night, y'all go in the kitchen, y'all both pour a shot, y'all cheers, take a shot, and then pour a drink. Both y'all drinks is not like literally like in the actual shower, but y'all brought y'all drinks in the shower, y'all both drinking whatever, and jump in the shower, catch a vibe, shower.
Throw some Brent fries on. You feel me? Like
Brent fries.
Did I say it wrong? Fries. Brent fries. Throw some
Fries. I think it's
Whatever.
fries.
What's that nigga
I'm
name?
not a big fan of showers.
So what are y'all? Okay, I got a good question.
That's what we doing, and that's what we doing.
I get
I'm
you.
not the biggest fan of showers.
I'm
Yeah,
not, but
nah. Shower sex is out. Shower sex.
No, shower sex is out. We can catch a
can't
vibe
do
in there like a muff.
Fantastic
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's just like, I was about to say, that's just like one of those showers.
Bro, anything up until penetration, I'm with.
If it's the shower that's
Yeah.
seat in there.
Yeah, you can't fuck
That motherfucker fall for
You
the
can't
split.
fuck in a tub. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
But I got a good question.
Fuck in the jacuzzi tub.
Vacation in the shower in the hotel is amazing with all the features. Yes, please take advantage.
You could fuck in the jacuzzi tub.
Please don't.
You talking about in a hotel that has the jacuzzi tub?
Yeah, and all the shit.
I got a good question. I got a good question
Fuck in the
though.
jacuzzi tub.
You need something to grab onto. You need levels on the tub. You need a big space. Like you need maybe 2 shower heads. Like if you get one of them showers,
A stand-up shower is tricky. Yeah, you fuck around and fall.
I got a good question.
Okay, go
You
ahead.
fall.
And I low key want to ask y'all.
Okay.
But women, I want to ask women in general. If it's okay, I can ask her.
Go ahead.
For y'all, for women, right? What is the best way? How do you know, or how do you prepare to have the best sex? Like, not okay. You know, like you could have sex right now. Okay, yeah, we get in. Yeah, it's just another sex day. But how do you get to that level?
Not personal. Like in general, how would you think women get ready to have sex?
Well, I can't speak.
Not get ready.
They have a different standard than most.
Okay, not get ready, but most like just
or great sex.
Just like how do you? I guess it is get ready, but like how do you?
With me, I'm getting ready to go on a date, and I know that.
No, I mean like
no, just like what? Just in general, what is the ways in any type of way to know like this right here? I do this X, Y, Z. Whether it's wait a week, whether it's not touch yourself for a week, whether it's I need to have foreplay throughout the entire. You know, a little thing. What is the best? What do you do to be like yes? When I know this, how I have the best sex, climax, everything from. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like how do you? What is that?
Okay, so for me, personally, first of all, I need to have a connection with the man already.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Like, you know,
all that's there. We get that. Yeah.
Yes. So the connection is there, and I need to feel fully clean, dug up. All the things need to be
like fresh out the shower.
Like, well, not fresh out the shower, but it needs to be handled. Like
I do. I think
good hair day.
You take a shower.
Yeah, let her.
Great.
All the things that I need to handle in the shower, like we're going from hair to toe, body scrub, all the things. Like it's a 45-minute shower.
Okay.
At least.
Before sex?
If I'm gonna have great sex, I need to be in the best mindset. So my shower is 45 minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna wear something that I know I'm comfortable in and I feel good in because I don't want to be fidgeting and then feel all awkward when we get to that.
So wait, does that mean you wearing something sexy or like?
Whatever I feel comfortable.
So like lingerie?
No. He's saying to have the best sex. Like yes, my underwear is gonna be cute.
So it's gonna be like, is it gonna be?
Let me say this. Anytime that you hook up with a girl, if her underwear is sexy, she thought about that before you did.
Facts.
She planned on having sex with
Take them boy drawers off.
That's what I'm asking you though. So are you coming to bed in boy drawers or are you coming to bed in
boy
underwear?
drawers?
No, because he's saying that to have to prepare for
women?
that sex
Yeah.
is a sex date.
Yeah.
No, the drawers, like the hangs.
So of course the thing under is gonna look nice.
She's
Now you're gonna see.
my bad. I didn't mean because she said if women have cute drawers on, they know.
Wait, so
if you go to a shorty crib, she has like lingerie under on. She knows like she's finna have sex.
If you go
but she has those boys drawers on.
You're not gonna shower before you have sex?
Oh, we gotta talk one at a time. But
You don't let me
can run too.
Yeah, I didn't know for this. My bad. I didn't
I
know.
only said that, and this is a quick sidebar. I only said that because you said the boy. I just heard you say boy. I'm like the boy shorts is fire. I love the boy shorts.
Nah, boy.
What's the boy shorts?
Boy drawers.
Like basketball shorts?
If you trying to have the best sex,
You don't let me finish.
Yeah, she didn't finish. My bad. Go ahead. Because we got distracted. Go ahead.
Okay, so in order to perform and have the best sex, if I'm putting out the best sex, whether it's you're coming over and we're just doing the thing, or we're going on a date and then we're doing the thing after, I have already decided that I'm going to show you my best tonight. So my shower is 45
she's
minutes.
gonna do her big one.
I'm going to be in nice underwear, whether that's, I could be wearing the boy shorts, but it has a cute little thing with it. It has a matching situation. And my outfit feels good because when you take it off, it's going to feel good. And I'm going to give you all my moves. Like, I am ready to go.
Wait, so you
I'm
gonna-
holding out. I'm not going to put... Because when you first start hooking up with somebody, there's limits to the things I'm going to do, right? I'm not going to do certain things, or we're not going to...
Yeah. Just the best.
What are you gonna do to prepare to have this thing?
ready for whatever the vibe is going with. That is like...
She's like she gonna put something that's easy to take off.
Yes. Oh my God, yes. That is...
Versus something that like lingerie.
Take off.
You know?
I don't want the guy to...
'Cause you can just leave lingerie on. You ain't gotta
Just
take
because it
that
looks
off.
cute. Wear that on girls' night and don't know what...
So basically, you're saying you just feel good that day.
In order for a woman to have good sex, she needs to feel good about herself. So her body needs to feel good, her outfit needs to feel good, the energy with you needs to feel good. Like she comes out and you're like, oh my God, that is the best thing I've ever seen you in. Whether you say it or not, your attitude can tell, right?
You gotta gas her, so gas her up.
Definitely always do.
Like damn,
Yes.
shawty.
And let me
That's
say,
the one.
for the guys who have girlfriends, no matter how many times you've seen her wear something good, every time she puts something on and you know that she comes out and she smiles at you, please tell her she looks good. She's just looking for something.
I'm not a weirdo.
So if you got on boy shorts, I'm talking about if you trying to have the best sex you can have. You ain't gonna put on lingerie on.
I can have boy shorts and the underwear under is...
What is boy shorts? The basketball shorts?
No, bro.
Boy shorts be like the the shorts
Or
that
biker shorts?
no, the shorts that be like this, like that be like
They're longer. They're like a...
they be having like the two stripes on them that go down, gang, and like they be saying like juicy on the back of them or some shit.
Oh, those type of shorts.
yeah,
Those are what
like
you mean.
that shit.
Yes. But
Yeah.
the point is, in order for a woman to have...
And they ass be hanging out.
Yeah.
good for
yeah.
herself...
Okay, yeah.
Some shit like that, yeah.
Yeah, like biker
Feels
shorts.
like the energy is right and
He
she's
said that's my
open for
favorite.
whatever.
Hell nah, come out with me in a thong. I don't want to see all that shit.
What about you? Did you want to answer?
Come with me in the thong.
No pressure. If you don't want to, it's
The
fine.
energy part.
The energy?
Stand close to it though, so the mic catcher. Stand close to it.
The what?
No, you don't gotta take it off. Just stand close to it. Okay.
I would agree with like the energy, like making sure your energy's right. I would say the best sex is when I'm ovulating. Because
I've heard that.
Like super fertile.
Respect.
And I'm feeling my best, literally, like I'm at my peak. But for me, I feel like I want to create some like desire between us. So like the best sex for me is like when there's space between us. We haven't seen each other, or we've been like playing or like being playful together.
Being
Like,
flirty, but
That's mine.
Yeah.
we went out, but like it's just been kind of building up.
Yes.
And
Yeah, that's the energy part. If we have a long makeout session before we actually hook up, please, oh my god, the kisses are everything.
I can't have a makeout session.
Kisses are
you
everything.
say you can't.
Nah, but like, how would you answer that though? How would you? How do you? So as a man, so they answer right for us. Like, how would you prepare to have the best sex? Like, whatever routine. Like, you know, like, damn, I want to have some good sex. I know I got to do X, Y, and Z. Whether it's tonight, whether it's next week. When I mean best sex, bro, I'm talking about like this is hitting every time you do the same routine. Not just like, oh, tonight I'm trying to have the best sex. I'm trying to get drunk and I'm just trying to, oh, it's gonna feel. I'm talking about, you know, something like every time I do this, it's the climax is 1,000% the best. You feel me?
Do you want to share yours? Because it's obvious.
No, I do, yeah, but I want them to go first. So.
I'll go first. Okay. And that's why I said she's coming to me. Or I'm going to her.
However you feel it needs the best. Like whatever you think, because like maybe your best is like, damn, I need her to come to me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you feel is your best, that you know, like.
If you're coming to me, I can set the ambiance a certain way.
And what's that?
So that's why. So if you coming to me, like I'm gonna take a shower, and like we talked about a few podcasts before. I like to smell good all the time.
And you gotta smell good.
Coming to me,
You got to smell good, bro.
like my shower is gonna be like 45 minutes. I'm exfoliating everywhere. While I'm damp still, I'm putting my oil on. I'm spraying my cologne in my oil, so I smell good everywhere. Like with my arm, my chest, my neck, everywhere smells good. I'm lighting some candles. I'm putting on music. I'm gonna have some. If it's that situation, and it will for me, it will be that situation. I'm gonna know what you like to drink, so I'm gonna have that there. If you like hookah, I'm gonna have that there.
He's gonna go crazy.
Like whatever you like is gonna be here. Whatever you like is gonna be here, and I'm gonna be smelling good.
I feel the same way. That's why I feel like just me enough.
Candles is gonna be lit. I'm gonna have some snacks. If you come to me, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Some snacks like some sexy snacks. I'm gonna have some
Sexy snacks, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have like some strawberries. I'm gonna also like have like some chips, like some chips, like some like whatever, like. But what I'm saying,
Elote.
I'm gonna know the shorty that I'm tapped in with. So whatever you would like to enjoy,
Yeah, you're gonna do your homework.
whatever you would like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have that there.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't even want to get into details about the
I feel like that's for a reason. I ain't gonna do all that.
food that you like, the snack. I'm like a whole meal. If the vibe is like we having a meal,
Like a charcuterie board?
Yeah.
if you just coming over,
Charcuterie board.
whatever it is.
Yeah, I get you, yeah.
Whatever I know you like to eat, I'm gonna have that available.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I'll be smelling good. My cologne is gonna be on point. I'm gonna light some candles. I'm gonna light some, if I don't have candles, I'm gonna light some incense. Like the lights is gonna be dim. The music is gonna be.
I can't do that. Only reason why I can't do that is because I don't know, bro. I can't imagine myself doing all that and then somebody being like, "Oh, I'm not on that vibe," bro. Because now it's like,
If she's coming over, she knows what she's getting.
nigga, you are out at this point. Nah, I don't like get the fuck out of my face. Like, what are you doing? What? Like, bro.
What you mean she out? What you
She out, bro. If I
You do all that and she's not on that?
yes, bro. If I put myself out
never been in
there,
that situation.
if I put myself out there completely, and she just straight like that never happened to me. But I'm saying like in that sense, like, bro, I would feel like, bro, you what? Like you are. I'm so genuine. You gonna know how I'm coming. Like even before I say it, like what I said last week. You gonna understand how I'm feeling before I even say it, because that's the type of nigga that I am. Like you gonna pick it up before it even come out my mouth, just based on how I'm moving type shit. So to just switch on me like that, I would feel like you just like either ignored everything that I gave you, like every, you know what I'm saying? Like, you either ignore that shit or you were just oblivious to it. But either or,
I think I got
you
lost.
not my type because you ain't pick up on the shit.
I got
Like, and my
lost.
type would have done that.
I got lost somewhere. Why is she switching? What like?
Yeah, why is she switching?
Because
He's just saying that, just if that happens.
No, I'm saying because if I'm giving you a vibe and like you taking it as like that's not what it is, then I feel like that's you switching. Like I'm gonna be obvious on how I'm moving type shit. So if you taking that as like,
have you been in that situation before?
No, that's what I'm saying.
You just say speaking hypotheticals.
Yeah, hypothetically, I never put myself out there because motherfuckers would take that as like you not
you're
really
afraid
like.
to put yourself out there, so
Not even saying afraid. I wouldn't even say it's an afraid thing because I have like without even.
Before you keep going, have you put yourself out there and Shorty wasn't she wasn't rocking with the vibe?
No, that's never happened. No, there has been times that I didn't think that I was putting myself out there, and I have. Mm-hmm. So I have put myself out there before, but I'm saying like in the sense of like to do that and somebody to see that and then like to still take it as like it's not that deep. It's crazy to me. That's the only reason why I feel like you shouldn't be playing with motherfuckers like that because some motherfuckers you don't even have to put yourself out there and they already take you for. You know what I'm saying? Like so I feel like those are the ones you should vibe towards versus the motherfucker that you gotta like do the most to for them to like really see. Nah, I'm playing that game with you. No, I'm not doing that. Right? I'm not playing that game.
That just sounds like you're scared.
No, it just means like I like who like me. That's what it sounds like.
If she pulling up,
you gotta show some type of interest to me for me to fuck with you. That's what I'm saying though. But no, I'm saying it in the sense of like if she pulling up because she like me or whatever the case is, and she act like it wasn't that. That's what I'm saying.
No, that's not.
That happens. That for sure happens a lot.
It definitely does.
That happens a whole lot.
We're speaking to how you set the vibe right now. That's what we're speaking to. I acknowledge that does happen. That does. But what we're speaking to right now is
how you set the vibe, and you know it's gonna happen.
But so are you saying you're afraid to set that vibe if she might not rock with it? Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't set the vibe unless I know she's gonna rock with it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But if you do set it,
unless I know she gonna rock with it, I'm gonna set the vibe. Because if I know she gonna rock, if I do this, she gonna be impressed by it, then I'm gonna do it. Because I can do it, so I'm gonna do it. I'm never gonna be the type of nigga that's like, oh, let me do this, and then look to see like, all right, how you feel about that? Was you impressed? Was you not impressed? Like, I'm never gonna be that type of nigga. Like,
that's fair. I guess where I'm speaking, the position I'm speaking from is, I'm only setting this vibe if I know we on.
That was the question. But my thing is like my whole thing, like for me to know that I have the best sex, like I know this about this. I'm talking about everything. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, we grown, right? We grown. Like,
everybody said that.
I'm talking about like the kissing feeling good, head both ways is feeling good. You feel what I'm saying? You, her,
head
her,
both
you.
Ways.
You know what I mean? Like she giving you head, you giving her head.
You eat the box? You eat the box?
He's clear.
Yes, I eat the box.
A few podcasts ago, he said he don't.
You eat the box?
Yes. My girls, yes.
You eat the box too?
Well, she's my girl.
Mike could put your whole body in his mouth if he could.
Who?
Mike could put, if you could jump one jump like a dive, Mike could do it.
I'm a DJ.
I would say that about DJ. I would say that.
I'm gonna get your shit up.
If there's nothing wrong, Mike can swallow your ass.
No, there's nothing wrong with eating your girl.
Nah, there's nothing wrong with that. I ain't gonna hold you. I just like putting niggas on the spot with that.
I'm not mad at my guy saying what he want to say.
There's nothing wrong.
Finish his whole move.
No, but there is some shorties out there. Hold on, wait. There is some shorties that's out there.
Hold on, wait till you.
Yeah, I will put your whole body.
Shit on me that I gotta clear
No,
up.
facts.
That's not the truth.
That's not the truth.
I'm not gonna put your whole body.
Nigga, shit. Fuck around and get me drunk enough. I'm gonna put your whole body in my mouth. My mama.
If you're my girl, and I know we locked in like that, then whatever we doing is what we doing. But if I'm still single and like you a shorty I'm rocking with, I'm not. I'm not.
Shit.
And if
I am.
And if you don't,
I am.
Respect to you. So you
respectfully.
My nigga eater, huh?
No, I'm not an eater. I'm just saying like
he shook my hand on it too.
If the vibe is the vibe, bro, it's gonna that's what it's gonna be. Okay, my point is how do you expect it? How else do you expect to get there with somebody that
the vibe could be? I've been there a million times. The vibe's been amazing, and we had great sex, and she didn't suck nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's
not great sex.
So no, hey, that's facts. That's for me. But see, that's what I'm saying.
She didn't suck nothing.
See, that's what I'm saying. Though. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like everybody's best sex is different. You feel what I'm saying? Like me. Like when I have to get head to have great sex, and that shit got to be on.
I gotta be
that
convinced that
bro,
you want to swallow me.
Listen,
and I
bro,
swallow you.
That shit gotta be on. That shit gotta be on.
If you want her to go down, and you said you not eating,
No, I am.
He just said it. He said she swallowed him and she swallowed her. He did. He just said
not every short.
You said you try to be convinced to swallow you and you swallow her.
You gotta convince me to like. You gotta.
Time out. Did you not say a few episodes ago that you not eating? Did you not?
I'm not, because you can't put that in the air. And you. Plus, I was going to get DJ. Wait. Mike. Plus, I was going against DJ.
So now we're speaking honestly.
So if I'm going against the biggest eater in the video, what the fuck? Nigga, I can't go with his. I gotta take the opposite. I'm not. Now listen, if like all the intangibles matter. You gotta look good, smell good. I'm dead ass. Like I'm detailed to the point. Like, bro, you gotta look good, smell good, feel good.
Yes.
If you could do that. Yes, bro. I might fuck around and not saying those are the
smell good and all that. If you're not my girl, I'm not.
No, but those are the green. Those would be like the green flags. But like on top of like the vibe being there, nigga, I might put your whole. I might try to put your whole fucking body in my mouth. I might try to put shit.
Nah, but facts. The head gotta feel good, and the head I gotta give head, and I gotta feel good.
It's gotta feel like
everything gotta feel good.
It's gotta feel like we both submitting to some shit. Like if you feel like we both submitting, like it feel like we both like giving it up, bro. That's gonna take it to the next level.
But I'm saying though, like, how do you like energy, bro? Like,
we went to City, right? We went to City and play basketball, being bought in. As long as you buy in, my nigga. No real shit. If you buy in, nigga, it's gonna feel great. It's gonna feel amazing.
No, but no, there's sometimes where you have sex.
Just gotta buy in,
bro. There's sometimes we have sex like 2-3 days in a row, and that fourth one or that third one just don't feel good. It's like whatever.
Yeah, it's too much.
What I'm trying to say is like, how do you make it every time is good?
You gotta buy in.
I think you just gotta have patience and like have sex like twice a week.
Nah, hell nah. I think if you having sex with somebody twice a week, bro, you're not really fucking with them, gang.
Like,
huh? Yeah, but after the honeymoon phase, it gotta be set up. Like you have to like
exactly,
and
that only comes from having an intimate connection.
Bro, you hear people wait.
Like you don't have to say we're gonna have sex on Friday, but you're like, hey, date night on Friday.
Yes,
I hear people,
and that's why I was saying it starts off with when you show up at the door, whether whose house it is. Like you come out the door and we're having date night, and we talked about this. Like when the moment you show up, like it starts.
But sometimes
take a shot, get in the shower, get dressed together, play music, have a vibe. Like take your time going outside. Like it doesn't have to be a hard date. Like we have to have dinner by 8. Like if you have reservations, obviously, but like the best date nights are the ones that are like fluid.
Yeah, but after the date nights, sometimes you don't be having sex because y'all done did too much outside. And
go to sleep.
Exactly. The point of the date night is to end up there.
The long-lasting relationships.
Any
relationship that
I took in girls home from date night, and these motherfuckers fall asleep.
Anybody who's 80,
she wasn't with it. She wasn't with it.
No, she was. It's just a long night. But that's besides the point.
You need to control the date. Like if you're gonna be on a this is what I'm saying. If you want to have good sex with your partner and you guys have been dating already, like
I don't think the best sex comes from date nights.
No, but what I was saying is honestly the best sex comes from the honeymoon phase. Like when you start hooking up, and after that it comes from setting the tone. Like, you have to set the tone from the moment that you set the date.
I've had great sex outside the honeymoon stage.
Yeah, and I think
yes, but I'm saying the best sex comes for women. If we have a connection with you and the date has been intentional and we are fluid in this thing, you are going to get things out of us that you wouldn't normally get. So the best sex for you might be when she's on her best. Because no matter what you get, like you could get good head on a regular day because she knows you like it, but when she wants to give it to you, that is so much better.
Exactly.
Than her just knowing.
But I did for that. Yeah, but for my so like that's
wait for her to want.
Yeah, exactly. So for my girl, like if she do that shit, like my thing is like after the best sex to me is like everybody's different, so everybody got different answers, but the energy just got to be risen, like in yourself. So like me, I got to just be in the right place. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like the energy, like my physical energy too. You feel me? Like I can't be fucking working all weekend.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Like it can go.
That's on work.
On a date and get super wasted, and then think you're gonna come back and have great sex. You have to.
But sometimes it do be. Tell y'all that was just.
It really is a.
I just asked a question that could go circles.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah, because it's whatever. It's like, because sometimes I be having great sex here, and then sometimes it don't be good. Then sometimes it be good, and sometimes no, it be good.
If,
But no,
if it's intentional, the best way is to be intentional with it. Like, we are gonna.
You ever did that and it don't hit? I've had intention like, yeah, I know we fucking.
You feel like you
don't
feel like
hit.
you can have bad sex?
Like it's good, but
Wait,
it
do you
don't
feel like you
hit
can
the
have bad
best.
sex with somebody who's potentially like your wife or husband? You feel like y'all can have bad sex? Like, or do you feel like the
Nah,
fact
no,
that y'all
not
don't
bad
have bad
sex.
sex is what makes them like different than everybody else type shit?
Oh, I feel like you can't have bad sex. I think you can have okay sex. And
But
I think
it can't
niggas be
bad.
okay.
If
I don't
it's
think you
your
can ever
wife
be
or
bad.
husband, it
Hell
can't be
no.
bad. It could be okay, but it can never be like
If
bad.
you know each other.
What is bad sex?
Bad sex meaning like, bro,
Why are you fucking somebody multiple times if it's bad sex? Like once bad sex is bad
it
sex, is
can
bad
happen
sex.
once or twice though. Is what I'm saying. Like,
I
it can
never
happen once or twice.
Bad sex. That I feel like the moods is off. I don't think it's a sex. I think it's my bad. I don't think it's bad sex if your emotions is off. Like y'all are frustrated with each other.
Yeah.
Oh fuck with you. I don't want to look at you in the eyes right now. It's
Yeah.
not like, just get off me. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I think that's bad sex, but not actual physical.
But if you're in a relationship, you're gonna go through that.
yeah, and then I wouldn't call it. It's not necessarily sex. It's just thrown off.
Or
energy.
let me ask you this: you feel like if you just because you in a relationship that you should go through that is what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, like that won't be the case in.
You don't have to go through that.
Yeah, you feel like
I
just
don't-
because you in a relationship.
Me and my
you gotta
shorty don't go through that right now. We've been together for months.
But you feel like you have to. That's what I'm
What?
saying. Because a lot of times you can fuck with a shorty because like regardless of what y'all going through, like when it comes down to like the get down, she gonna always be fucking with you, and that's what you can always lay your hat on. You know what I'm saying? It's more like okay. So my question is more like, what do you lay your hat on? If it's like, if you could lay your hat on the fact that at the end of the day, she's attracted to you and she likes the way that you do whatever it is that you do, and she likes the type of nigga that you are, or you gonna lay your hat on the fact that you do what you're doing what you do for her, and that's why she won't stop. You know what I'm saying though?
I don't. You kind of makes me.
Yeah.
I'm saying as far as like,
I don't.
you lay your hat on the fact that like y'all have good sex, or the fact that y'all have a good connection. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Good connection.
Connection.
so you feel like most, I'm talking about not you, but I'm saying most females. Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you
Good
feel like the
connection.
best option is to go based on like
Connection.
connection versus
Yes.
sex.
Yes.
Bro, when you
But having good sex
What I'm
is
about to
important to
say-
any
what I'm-
successful.
You ever fuck
Bro,
the
when
girl?
you meet, when you hear people who are 80 years old, 60 years old plus, they talk about fucking.
Yeah.
When they stay together for 30, 40 years,
Okay.
they talk about fucking. They don't talk about, oh, we just,
Okay.
sometimes it
Yes.
don't hit all the time. And
Yes.
no, they talk about having good sex. That's what I'm saying. That I feel like that shit
It's
is
still
always,
that's connection though.
but I feel like that shit is always an effort. It's never about how you are in your situation. It's always an effort.
Yeah.
You could want to have good sex with somebody and have good sex with somebody. Is what I'm saying.
do you think a couple that's been together for 50 years, every time they had sex, it was good sex?
Yeah, at least good. At least good. If not
At least
great.
good,
Yes.
You'd be wrong.
What?
So you're saying they have bad sex?
Like what?
Like actual physical sex? Bad
Bad
sex?
sex? They can have bad times, hard times. Bad sex?
Yes.
What is bad sex?
I
Somebody
don't
can
think
consider
that.
it bad.
What is bad sex?
I'm not talking about from the outside
Well,
looking
you
in.
find it then.
Listen,
I never had bad sex. If I have bad sex, I'll never fuck with that girl
that's
again.
what I'm saying. I don't think it's bad sex.
Okay, before we keep going, let's define both of y'all. Let's define what bad sex is.
Bad sex. This girl don't know how to suck
You
dick. She
don't
don't know how to
enjoy it.
ride. She
Yes.
don't know how to ride.
You don't enjoy it.
Her arc
That's
is
bad sex.
terrible. When she
I feel like what keeps
she
the
be
couples
snoring when
going
she moaning.
40, 50
I don't even need no more. I don't even need no more. I don't even need no more.
You can hear when you hear the couples talking about we 40, 50 years been together, they talk about having good sex.
Let's wrap this up with how do you guys feel about Kendrick doing the Super Bowl?
Did we not talk? Oh, we could talk about that.
Did we talk
I think
about it
it's
in the
out of
beginning,
pocket,
didn't we?
for real. I think it's out of pocket.
It wasn't recording.
It's pre-production.
I'm a real West Coast nigga, and I really think that's out of pocket for real. I think that, like to your point,
think it's
you
out of
said,
pocket.
Like, you don't want the Super Bowl to turn into like wherever it's at. Like that artist gotta, you know what I'm saying? I get that, and I don't want it to be that.
Is that
right?
Sprite? Is that
But
Sprite? Close.
I feel like the exception should be Lil Wayne, bro. He the GOAT, bro. Come on.
I'm with you.
The exception should be Lil Wayne. If anytime you're in New Orleans, any type of major event that's bigger than like 15,000 people, bro, you gotta include Lil Wayne, bro. If it's more than 20,000 people, you gotta include Lil Wayne.
Okay, so include them. Do you feel like Lil Wayne should be a headliner?
Headline.
At the
Headline.
me personally, I feel like he should be
Headline.
but at the least, he should be involved, bro.
At
More
the
than
least.
10,000, 20,000 people, in New Orleans,
Well, it's gonna be like
Wayne-
50,000, 60,000 people at the Super Bowl.
I'm being nice saying 20, you feel me? But nigga, Lil Wayne should be involved, gang. Like he should. New Orleans, gang.
You know why? Because Jay-Z is the one who puts it together, right?
Absolutely.
Exactly. So this is not his city, bro. This is not Kendrick Lamar city. I don't give a fuck he got this.
Facts.
I love the
He
song.
going
I love
based on
Kendrick.
numbers,
It has
yeah.
nothing to do with Kendrick personally. But the fact that it's Lil Wayne and he's a GOAT and this is his city, they're not going to host another event like that as big as this that artists all want. You feel what I'm saying? Lil Wayne's going to want that. They're not going to do the Super Bowl in New Orleans probably in his lifetime again when he could perform. For
And you
sure.
see his reaction when they asked him about that like a few years ago.
What co-host, like when J-Lo and Shakira did their thing.
They could, as long as Lil Wayne is involved,
Wait, what?
I'm good with it. But he has to be involved, bro.
Kendrick
He has
and Lil Wayne
to.
were to co-host.
That's good.
Like
I don't
J-Lo
give a
and
damn.
Shakira.
Nah, fuck that. Like, honestly, I wasn't even really paying attention to it. Y'all just brought it up to me, but Dion made a good point, bro. That's
They
in New
should
Orleans.
be,
That's
yeah,
where Lil
bro.
Wayne came from, bro. That's
the GOAT.
Bro, that's the only reason we probably know about New Orleans in our generation, cousin Lil Wayne.
Facts, bro. Like he.
Come on, bro. Like,
that
he
should
really
be the
wanted
nigga
to
you
go
change
to
the rules
Louisiana,
for, bro.
huh?
That's
Not Master P.
That-
No, Master, all of them. That should be their show. Dr. Dre did Kendrick. He brought Kendrick, and whoever else he wanted out from LA.
I think that only because the only reason why I say,
I think
like,
that's hard
The
when
only
you
reason
do it.
why I say like not Master P is because like, bro, you could put Lil Wayne in any city. He's going to be the GOAT. It's not about a New Orleans. It's the fact that he's from your city, you should claim him.
But he from Baton Rouge, right?
That's what I'm saying. The fact that he's
Still
from New
Louisiana,
Orleans,
though.
bro. New Orleans should claim him, nigga, until there is no longer a New Orleans. Is what I'm saying. Because
Yeah.
100%.
just like if he was from New Jersey, or if he was from LA or California, like, bro, we gonna rep the nigga until he.
How would they feel?
We're not like, you know what I'm saying? With Snoop Dogg or anything like, it's like, bro, he is bro. When it comes to the GOATs of rap, bro, you talk about Lil Wayne.
Yes. And it's
you're not
New
talking about Lil
Orleans.
Wayne, you talking about somebody that he put on.
And it's
So that makes him the
Louisiana.
fucking GOAT. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
you
that's
can't,
crazy.
bro. That's a nigga. That's a rule bender. You bend.
They
rules.
probably doing that because he ain't
You got
never
to do
really
that
did
for him,
no.
bro.
He
Like,
probably
that's-
never really did no big shit like that.
That's like crazy, bro.
I
Like,
fully disagree. I just don't want the Super Bowl halftime show to turn into whatever city we in, the biggest dude.
yeah, it's
Nah,
about music,
but
though.
biggest dude. But when we say biggest dude from that city, somebody who's really monumental, not just
Facts.
not fucking
It's
NBA
different.
YoungBoy.
That's what I'm saying.
You
It's
feel what I'm
different,
saying?
bro.
Like
It's different, bro.
NBA YoungBoy is probably the biggest dude from Louisiana right now, over time too.
I was saying that to say, I do agree that Lil Wayne should be a part of the performance.
Yes.
Yes.
But I don't think they should hit Lil Wayne and be like, yo, this is your show tonight.
Nah, I think they should. I bet you that's what
No,
you think.
I think
But
they
why
should.
though? Why?
Respectfully, they should.
Because what if they going to Miami and it's like Rick Ross is from Miami?
Rick Ross is not the.
He's
GOAT
not that
of rap.
big, but he's not that big like
There
them.
we go. Trick Daddy's one of them niggas.
He's not the.
Nah. If they go to Miami, bro,
Niggas do not. Niggas
they gonna have to get
don't
DJ.
talk about
If they go
Trick Daddy
to
being-
Miami, bro, they're gonna have to get DJ Khaled.
So whatever city they go to, if there's a GOAT from there, they should headline.
Yes.
No,
I think so, yes.
If there's all I'm saying though. To say that is a blanket statement. There's not many cities you could go there and say that.
Answer my
If there is a go, yes.
There's one, maybe two, three. There's California, New York, and New Orleans. I might probably say Texas too. Where you can go and be like,
But
there's
your
a
point.
GOAT from this city. Jay-Z, Pac,
At this point-
Lil Wayne, or if you say, you probably pull somebody from Texas, I don't know.
At this
But
point, hip hop is that big to where no matter what city you in, there's gonna be somebody from that city that's a prominent guy.
But then we're getting into
It's not that case for
definition.
Dago. It's not.
Then we're
It's
getting-
for LA.
Then
Who's
okay.
the prominent guy
We
from
don't have a
LA?
stadium. We don't have a stadium.
Who's the prominent guy from LA though?
YG, Kendrick,
He's not prominent.
Kendrick.
Why?
Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre,
Are
Kendrick.
y'all sleep? Snoop Dogg is from LA, gang.
Yes.
He's the
He
most
was on
known
the
rapper
stage.
globally.
And he porn. He
And it has to-
performs.
So I'm saying there's not one person. That's what I'm saying. There's not.
But you could
there's not-
choose-
There's not
Dion.
one person from every state.
Bro,
that's
I
that
feel like
one nigga.
I feel like you're going in circles because like you just proved it. You said one thing, you said the other. If they go to LA, they can grab a few goats from LA because that's just what it is. It's same thing for New York, but
I'm talking about music, period, though.
Yes.
I understand that
So
Lil
what's-
Wayne is a GOAT from New Orleans.
Yes.
That nigga's a GOAT industry-wise across the
exactly.
nation.
So my only point is the fact that it's in Louisiana and Lil Wayne
Yes,
is
that's
such
what
at a
I'm saying.
high
Yeah,
stature.
he should,
be that.
But
Period.
by
Now
far,
if they go
hands
to
down,
Miami.
And
It's in the air.
You
It could
say, like,
be
it's in the air
Kendrick
for whoever. Like it could be Kendrick.
Fucking grab Kendrick because he's the artist. He's the big artist right
He
now.
gonna be the biggest. He gonna be the big. He bigger than any artist that come out of Miami. Who
And bro,
Kendrick come out of Miami?
if you talk about the 2000s when it comes to rap, bro, you got Wayne, You got Jay-Z. You got, and then you go probably throw. You're not.
There's at least one nigga that's been bigger than Kendrick coming out of New Orleans. Who? Lil Wayne. What the fuck are you talking about?
He's not bigger than Kendrick right now.
He's not bigger than Kendrick right now, but he's big though, bro.
Right now.
Right now,
okay,
of course not.
He's talking about, but
he's not lit right now.
That's why I understand why they did it. Because I understand that they did it off of based like this last year type shit.
So
cool.
My argument is, I like Kendrick being the headline. Maybe it's because I'm a West Coast nigga, but like he's the most.
He's popular right now,
Wayne, bro.
But it's Lil Wayne.
Okay, what is
the biggest moment right now? And so I was about to say,
I'm a West Coast nigga.
Go ahead,
I swear to God, I am.
I do it, and I'm with you.
But that's Lil Wayne, gang.
I
Like,
do
you
agree
can't.
that they should try to find a way to make Wayne a part of the show. But I don't think that just because it's in New Orleans that Wayne should.
So what if it was vice versa? Then? Wait, hold on. What if it's vice versa?
For Lil Wayne to do
Wait, time out. What if it's vice versa? What if they did a show in LA and made Lil Wayne to cover it? How do you feel about that?
They did the Not Like Us. The Super Bowl was in LA, the LA Rams Stadium, and they put Lil Wayne to do the halftime show.
Let me answer the question. If Lil Wayne had just been in a situation.
No, I'm talking about how it is. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
It makes sense.
I say fuck the song. I say fuck the song.
Let me answer the question. How it is for Kendrick.
But that would make sense though. I'm talking about you just standing.
No, he didn't answer it.
No, he's saying that if Lil Wayne had a big song, then it would make sense why they put him on the halftime show in LA.
Not just a big song. Everything that comes with like Kendrick's whole moment right now.
Yes.
The NFL would be stupid to not go and tap Kendrick and be like, bro, you trying to perform? They'd be stupid.
They could. Well, you saying the whole. The only reason why I disagree. I'm gonna disagree with what you saying. Only on the sense of like maybe I feel a different way because I'm a West Coast nigga and Kendrick is from here, and I'm like, yes, let Kendrick come and headline that. And if he wants to make Lil Wayne a part of that. And I agree. He's going to. He has to, but he
should make Lil Wayne a part.
He will. And Boosie. But bro, all them Louisiana niggas be there. They gonna be there.
This is Kendrick.
He has to.
Yeah. Nah, fuck the moment, bro. It's in Louisiana. The moment's been gone, bro. That shit has simmered down. That's still a good song. I still dance to that shit. But
halftime show carries its own moment.
It carries its own moment. Yes, yeah.
You don't need a nigga.
You don't need that song to promote the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is the biggest shit of our lifetime.
You don't need. I agree.
With the song or not, Kendrick.
That's what I'm saying.
This is a bigger moment. The Super Bowl performing the Super Bowl, your headlining is bigger than that song, bro. Facts. You think they're going to talk about this Super Bowl performance 10 years from now more than they're going to talk about.
I'm gonna tell you this too.
The song,
and it's a fact too. I'm gonna tell you.
They're going to talk more about.
This a fact. There's going to be niggas that watch the Super Bowl.
So you're saying that this song made his career?
That's why I'm about to fuck you up right now. Look, there's going to be niggas that watch the Super Bowl that's going to hear Not Like Us for the first time.
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
The
whole world heard Not Like Us. No way. Hell no.
You're talking about Midwest country motherfuckers.
Yes, bro. Everybody heard Not Like Us. Yes.
They have not heard Not Like Us.
Yes, they have, bro.
But I'm saying everyone has heard Not Like Us.
Everybody heard Not Like Us. Even on the radio plays it like 10 times a day.
They're going to hear it for the first time when he performed at the halftime show, I promise you. The Super Bowl brings a whole nother audience.
Yeah, I get you, but everybody has heard.
You know that for a fact.
Bro, this one song everybody has heard. I guarantee you.
You talking about the motherfuckers in the
this
middle
one
of Missouri?
Song. They probably never listen. I get
watching football.
Listen. I guarantee you they haven't heard of Kendrick Lamar, but they heard of Not Like Us, bro. Yes, they did.
But I'm saying,
have you not seen the videos on Instagram?
Okay.
They got freaking 10-year-old white girls.
My point,
singing that out of freaking Kitty Adam, bro. Like what the fuck?
My point is that they're gonna be able to put a name. They're gonna be able to put a face to the name. With the Super Bowl halftime show.
No, they gonna know that Not Like Us.
Song, sure. But they're not gonna know Kendrick saying the song or that's what the nigga who
exactly. But they gonna know Not Like Us.
That's my point.
They're gonna be like, oh, that's that guy that sings Not Like Us.
My point. So that's what I'm
saying. He this Greg. Oh, wow, yeah. No, that's him. Okay.
My point is,
guaranteed.
The Super Bowl carries its own momentum of itself.
Yes.
So it don't have to go with because Kendrick Lamar was the most popular artist this year. No, it could have went with a Lil Wayne.
Yes.
And still did numbers.
Yes.
That's my point.
Yeah. That's our point to him.
Yes. That did numbers this year.
Yes.
And be like, oh, well, his shit was popping, so we gotta go. No, go with the nigga that run this motherfucker that's been on this shit for 25 plus. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like
maybe I'm speaking to just the business. Name me the last Lil Wayne song. The last Lil Wayne song that you're familiar with.
It would all work out. It would all all work out.
Like nigga,
Like just last year, it would all work out.
he just came out with a whole He just came out with a whole album.
Bro, that's Well,
And y'all think the whole world knows that song?
No.
Bro, first of all, listen. When it comes to music,
That's what the NFL
bro,
is thinking.
I don't think
NFL
that
has enough weight where they don't have to
do that.
Bandwagon is what I'm saying. They move enough. They have enough momentum. They could put
'Cause
anybody
what is that
in
gonna
that
do?
Super Bowl halftime spot and it be pop.
Okay, hold on.
They don't give a fuck who they
Mike,
is, bro.
Mike, if you're feeling this point,
It don't matter who they put there, bro.
hold on,
That don't matter.
if you're feeling this point, that the fact that he has this momentum of the song, you're saying that that's going to bring more audience, or just going to be bring more awareness to the Super Bowl show?
Audience.
I think so. I get you on that.
I don't think it's going to
I
bring
get you
more
on
audience
that.
to the Super Bowl.
Yes, because only reason I say that. No, listen. Social media is so different. That song really.
No, I get that.
That song shot through the fucking universe, bro.
Yeah, it did.
And I think the Super Bowl they because last year, bro, Usher performed hella songs in Vegas. Might give a fuck like that. You feel me? But this right here, I get your point.
Let me see.
But I still think it's disrespectful.
It's the momentum thing, but I feel like they have enough themselves to, bro. You got to put, bro.
I think it wouldn't. I don't think like this.
Lil Wayne not on
I think
that
with
shit,
Kendrick.
bro.
I think with Kendrick performing would have been cool, and Lil Wayne would have been super cool. But I think they're betting on like that, not like us. It's just going to create a whole different thing. But at the same time, knowing that artists really want that moment, especially in Louisiana, nigga, that's Wayne's fucking
That's what I'm saying.
shit,
like,
bro.
OG,
That's his
bro.
shit,
Not
bro.
do that is crazy.
Before you go, so speaking to the moment. If you're the business people at the NFL,
You gotta fly your glasses.
no doubt. What do you think is going to be a bigger moment? Lil Wayne, who hasn't had a national hit.
He has.
Hold on, keep going.
Name it.
No, wait, keep going.
Yes. What's the
Can't name it.
This dumbass flies.
The fact that you
I think
gotta
it
do
was
all
God
that.
Take His time.
The fact that you have
What you just said, but
Okay, other than not like us, other than not like us, what does Kendrick say?
That's what I'm saying. It makes sense for a nigga
all they care about.
That's what I'm saying. It makes sense for you to hop on a bandwagon. My point is, they have enough.
I guess.
momentum.
I get the
They
business, bro.
have enough weight. The Super Bowl halftime show has enough weight to where it could put anybody on that.
So
big
how's it going to
stage.
benefit them? How's it going to benefit them now?
It don't have to be whoever's the most popping this year.
How's it going to benefit them? How's it going to benefit them in comparison to getting Wayne? How's it going to benefit them?
It's not, bro. They're gonna get more hate.
You want Zoe to answer it?
Before she goes, because Kendrick put out Not Like Us,
That's why there was one
and it was
song.
number one on the Billboard.
I'm saying, how's it going to benefit the Super Bowl?
I can answer that.
Because he already did a whole concert on that shit, so how's that gonna benefit the Super Bowl?
Go
We
ahead.
already seen that. We already seen him performing Not Like Us in the whole stadium.
You might tell me some financial shit that I don't know. Like, obviously, if they stream it there or some shit, then I get. Are they going to get more?
We
Go
already
ahead.
seen Kendrick perform Not Like Us in the stadium full of people.
Let's
We
go say,
already seen that.
yeah.
That already happened.
Bottom line, I
How
think
is
it's
the Super Bowl
disrespectful.
going to capitalize
You're speaking to my
on
point.
that already happening? It already happened. How are you going to one up that?
And the NFL saw you perform that 5 times in Inglewood in a sold-out stadium.
Yes.
And we're like, you know what? I saw what you did. I want you to come do that on the Super Bowl stage.
Okay, and that's my point. So for him to come do what he did at the stadium,
I
at the
guess.
Super Bowl,
I get it.
Wait, no, because it's my point.
That's the-
For him
I
to do
get
what
it,
he
but I
did-
still think it's
Let me say my
disrespectful.
point. For him to do what he did at that stadium, to him to come do that at the Super Bowl stadium, isn't leveling up. That's my point. How the fuck do you benefit? You can only go back. You can only go even. You can either break even or go down from what he
No, I
did
think it's gonna be
at the
lit.
Coliseum.
No, I think
It
it's gonna
can't
be lit.
No more lit than what
It's not going to be more lit?
Are you, bro?
Yeah, it's going to be more lit.
Wait.
Yeah,
A
it's gonna be more
concert
lit.
in LA. Y'all niggas is a concert in LA where he brought out all the LA niggas. It was
hard.
sold out. The culture was there. He performed this, like you said. He performed. You think he gonna perform that shit 5 times at the Super Bowl?
Yes.
No.
No, the fuck he's not. It's
Why?
gonna be one time.
No, he's
it
gonna
might not
perform.
it might not even be the whole song.
He's going to perform it twice or 3
It might
times.
not even be the whole song. That's what I'm saying, though. The performance is not gonna be the same. Like it's gonna be watered down.
You might, yeah, you might, yeah, you
The
right.
Super Bowl. Wait, the Super Bowl brings more eyes.
It's still gonna be lit, though.
Look, the Super Bowl brings more eyes naturally than a Kendrick and Friends concert. It does. Based on fuck the song. The Super Bowl halftime show versus Kendrick Lamar's concert, that Super Bowl is going to bring more eyes to it. So to say, but that's not because of the song though. That's my point. It's not because of how popular the song is that he's gonna bring more eyeballs to the shit. It's the fact that he's at the Super Bowl. So anybody else at the Super Bowl, so if they pull Lil Wayne at the Super Bowl, that'll bring more eyes than Kendrick Lamar's and Friends concert in LA. That's what I'm saying though.
Let me answer.
So the clout behind the shit is based on it being behind the Super Bowl. That's what I'm saying.
If I'm the business people,
It's hot.
if I'm the people that put the show together, the halftime show together, and I watched this Amazon show where he performed this song 5 times, and every time he performed it, the energy went up. It's not like they performed like, oh, I'm tired of this song. Every time he performed Not Like Us, the energy went up.
Bro, but there's white.
So if I'm watching this and I see you perform that song and that's the reaction you get, I 1000% want you to come to the Super Bowl halftime show and perform.
Okay, but what about like?
Give us that same reaction.
What about like fucking?
That's all it's about.
I don't really know white artists, but what about somebody like Justin Bieber, somebody that just made the fucking $1 Million Baby song, the $1 Million Baby song? Y'all don't know what I'm talking about?
That haven't moved the whole world. But Not Like Us moved the whole world, and that's what they're looking at. That's what they're looking at. Go ahead, Zoe.
Can I speak?
Yes.
Okay. There are women who are into football. There's not a lot, right? If we're speaking in the majority of women, we don't really care about football unless you're running backwards. That we like.
Who's your team?
I don't have a team. But the point is, when I knew that Shakira was doing the halftime show, me and all my friends watched that entire game because we were waiting for the halftime show. So, to the point that Mike is trying to make, if you know that somebody that you want to see is going to perform in the Super Bowl, you're going to watch the game for that person.
Are you going to watch it for that specifically?
Yes. We literally watched, there was stories.
women do.
There were stories.
I get it. That's a good point.
Saying, I don't know who's playing. I like that one guy, and I like that one guy, but Shakira's
I don't get the point though.
No, I get it.
I'll make it
And that is the answer. Let me finish.
You are very intelligent.
The point that Dion was asking, how is Kendrick going to benefit the NFL, is literally, we will watch the show because we like Kendrick.
Yeah.
And
People will watch the show because they like Lil Wayne.
But they're more dialed into Kendrick right now.
We haven't.
Facts.
That's why I said I understand why they did it. But to say, overall, people are more dialed in. Overall,
The last song that we know, and I'm talking about women in general, the general women, not the hip hop women, the general women of this world, the last song we can remember is Lollipop. I will be for real with you. That is the last song that Lil Wayne made that we were all impacted by.
but they know Lil Wayne is my point.
That was 10 years ago. Okay? If you tell me that Lil Wayne is doing the halftime show, I will watch it if I'm dating a dude that wants to watch the Super Bowl. I'm not watching the Super Bowl to watch Lil Wayne. I will watch Kendrick.
That's your opinion. I'm not gonna base that on general women. I don't think that. I don't think general women would think that.
I am speaking on
the people who don't watch it, yeah.
I'm speaking on the general public.
I don't watch football.
Normally watch football.
I get you.
Who will watch it because there is a
People watch the halftime show based on the music, and if they're hip hop, if they're music enthusiasts. If you're any type of music enthusiast, you know that Lil Wayne is popping, gang. You're not gonna sleep on.
But they're talking about. They're talking about people who not music.
Lil Wayne is popping. But when's the last time he was popping?
Nigga, last year. I'm telling you, it was like if you're a music enthusiast, you know he just came up with some shit that was popping.
It was hard. It was hard.
You know that. That's what I'm saying.
But we're music enthusiasts.
We're speaking about music enthusiasts. We're speaking about the masses.
The masses, yeah.
Okay, I'm saying. Okay,
I get it. I get it.
And I'm saying,
Not Like Us took over
the masses.
So I understand.
It's still disrespectful.
But I'm okay, exactly. And my point is that shit is still not right. No.
At the end of the day, we all get that. We all get that.
To a nigga that's a goat.
My point is
to a nigga that's a goat. Lil Wayne is.
Because you're still arguing with us on that point. Lil Wayne's a goat. That's his.
Lil Wayne is a fucking goat.
He should be there.
Not a goat.
What?
He's not a goat. Not yet. He's not Lil Wayne. I'm not comparing Kendrick to Lil Wayne. I'm not. I'm a West Coast nigga till I die. I'm not comparing Kendrick.
Kendrick's not a goat.
He not Lil Wayne. No. GOAT is a the what's that shit? The where they got the 4 heads on it.
Yeah.
Okay, there's 4 places for the GOAT.
He got time for that.
Kendrick is not one of those 4 places on Mount Rushmore. He's not. He's close. Yet. He might fuck around and knock somebody off. Yes.
Lil Wayne's not on the hip hop.
You're brazy. Lil Wayne for sure is. Are you?
But there's generations. There's generations. What generation? 2000s?
Are you slow?
Hey, Lil Wayne 2000s.
Lil Wayne is not on the Mount Rushmore
of all time or what?
Of all time, nigga.
No. Of all time?
Wait, we talking about music?
I don't.
We talking about music?
Music is so subjective.
Wait, but we talking about good music, because we talking about, nigga gotta have good music, right?
And success.
Then we talking about success on the good music,
Yes.
right? He's had that, right?
Yes.
Then we talking about influence on the good music, meaning like he's influenced rappers to be them best, and he's put on rappers to then be the best.
You got to put it in generations,
He's
though.
put on Drake and Nicki Minaj.
You got to put it in generations.
Easily one of the, arguably the best male and the best female artist ever.
Okay, you got to put it in generations. Because
Gang,
in the 2000s, yes.
You just told me last year he dropped some shit.
Yeah, but in 2000s, yes. But all time, 4. If you're only going to put 4,
I'm only putting 4. I'm putting Lil Wayne. I might fuck around and put J. Cole. I'm gonna put Jay-Z, and I'm gonna put who's my 4th? I might fuck around and put. I gotta hold you on the 4th for real. I don't even know who my 4th is. Now I'm talking about versatile. Yes, business, rap.
Bro, you didn't put Tupac on there?
All of that.
All right, we going in circles.
I will low key put Pac in there only because like his
influence. He was the beginning of this shit.
Yeah, Pac.
Okay,
so
but
I'm gonna put Pac, J. Cole, Jay-Z, and Lil Wayne.
I fuck with that. I don't fuck with Jay-Z though, but I fuck with that.
How do you not put Jay-Z?
I just wasn't. I just never.
No, I never did either.
Yeah, I just never bought
and I can't even name you 3 of his albums. I can't.
It's still speaking to the enthusiast rather than the mass. And the mass.
No, he gets the mass, but at the end of the day, no. At the end of the day, it's disrespect.
Watching Lil Wayne.
Yeah, because I don't got no type. If they,
I
don't.
But that's the thing. We're not. But the thing, as a business, if I'm a football and I'm a music enthusiast, I don't give a fuck what you're watching it for. This is for us. You're just want to chime in and be killed with the chips and the Chips Ahoy and the cookies. That's what. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys.
Watch football on a regular.
No, I don't watch football.
No, I don't watch football.
No, listen.
We gotta wrap this.
My bad, Zoe, just to your point, like we get you guys are more attention, more money to the business, right? We get that, but at the same time, speaking for people who actually do watch football and enjoy music and enjoy that as a whole because they've been a fan of it. At the bottom line, I get the business point, but I still think it's disrespectful. And that's my last one. It's disrespectful.
He's popping. But
Wayne is a GOAT,
bro. Wayne,
and that's his state.
Like, you can't.
I don't give a fuck about that song. I think it's disrespectful.
It is my true belief. I
would have tapped in.
I think they could have did the same amount, if not probably a little bit better numbers with Lil Wayne on me. Like they would have did the same, if not. Because bro, Kendrick just did that shit 4 or 5 times.
he just had it. Yeah,
3 months ago, he just had that wave. So for him to be like, they not like us at the Super Bowl,
it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard
for niggas not to tune.
But I'm gonna be like, damn, I wanted to see Wayne, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas
Wayne better come out, bro.
A million,
bro. What? That's gonna be hard as fuck.
The GOAT. So,
like,
bro, everybody went stupid for that,
man.
When Dre came, everybody went stupid. Now, I get what you're saying as far as like, I don't want to
fuck
be
that.
The city.
Wayne, that's where Wayne came up at, bro.
Wayne,
all that energy.
Wayne, bro, like it's Wayne.
Hey,
bro.
Mr.
Like,
Carter, I am him. Come on, bro.
I don't disagree that
You gotta be
on. That'd be so hard in your own state.
I don't disagree that Lil Wayne would put on a good show. I'm not mad at the NFL capitalizing, and again, maybe it's because I'm a West Coast nigga.
Or trying to.
I'm not mad at the West Coast capitalizing on this moment and having Kendrick headline.
I'm really a Dago nigga, though.
Yeah.
Shout out.
The only reason why I'm low key.
That is fire.
Yeah, shout out.
The only reason why I'm pressed, bro, is because I feel like it's low key. It's giving like clout chasing, bro. That's the only reason why I don't fuck.
That's the way of the world, though.
I don't like, but it's cool. I can talk about it. I can talk about it when it's East Coast or the South. But when it's the West Coast, it's like I don't like the clout chasing shit, bro. Just because the nigga popping, we don't put him on the shit like nah.
Pivot because I want to make sure we get to this before the podcast is over. What's something that you had to, something that you learned as a kid, but you had to unlearn becoming an adult? I can start if y'all want. If y'all need to think about it. My thing was I had to unlearn that just because you're nice and respectful and treat people with the utmost respect, that they're not going to reciprocate that. As a kid in school, like, my parents taught me that, a lot of my teachers taught me that, a lot of my OGs taught me that if you treat people with respect, you're going to get met with respect. And in elementary school, that was the reality. It absolutely was the reality. But as I got older, I learned that, you could treat people amazing, but they're going to treat you how they treat you. And you got to learn to be okay with that. I was hesitating to say be okay with it because I don't want to say like you got to continue to.
You gotta learn how to live with it.
live with it.
Yeah.
As well, you don't have to continue to associate with people that don't treat you the way that you want to be treated, but you absolutely 100% have to come to grips with the reality that you can treat people with the utmost respect and have genuine intentions and genuine respect with people, but they're not going to treat you that same.
Yeah.
And that was a hard lesson for me to learn. A very, like, I had to learn that, like, I had to bump my head twice before I learned that lesson. So that was a very hard lesson for me to learn, for sure. For sure, 100%.
For me, shit, like I said, the world is not real. So, like, this worldly success that everybody base life on, how people would think you should be successful based off of how much money you get or how many people is fucking with you, all that shit is a figment of our imagination. So that's something I had to learn, because when I started inclining in my specific grind or whatever it is I was doing, I started to see other people get they, speed past me and shit, and me literally knowing that I'm better than this person. And other people, you know what I mean, saluted me on that type of time, like, yeah, you are, but they're still winning in terms of worldly success, and then everybody riding they coat, they wave instead of me, you know what I mean? And I just had to quickly understand, like, that's just the way of the world. So when I say the world is not real, I mean, like, when it comes to like success and how the world treats you, that's just a figment of our imagination. I don't care how many people like freaking just is in love with you. Whatever you do, you still got to know, like, be in love with yourself. Like what Zoe was saying earlier, how temporary success doesn't leave a legacy type shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. It's just like, you just got to know, like, bro, whatever it is you doing, it doesn't matter if you don't have the worldly success. As long as you doing what's inside of you is real, it's real. Even if nobody ever fucks with it. You feel what I'm saying? So that's something I have to, like, understand. Like, okay, if I'm going to do this, I'll do it for myself, not because I want the whole world or want millions of dollars. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a tough.
What was the question?
That's a tough, like, something that you
yeah, that you unlearn as a kid.
Yeah.
So I say for me, it'd be like what I was saying earlier, like learning that, like, blood is not thicker than water, for real. Like, you could be related to somebody and they could be like kin to you, but at the same time, like, a lot of motherfuckers that use that as like a way to like always like keep you like around, like to always keep you like attached to them. You know what I mean? Because they say like, are we family? Are we cousins? Are we brothers? Are we sisters? Or whatever the case is. Like, I just think that shit is always about how you like act towards somebody and not really like where you come from with somebody, because you can always grow into a different space. Like, we can always grow apart. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that the understanding like who's with you is the people that you grow with versus the people you grow apart from type shit. So I don't ever think that, like, because I've had family members that did me the dirty, the craziest ways. So it's like, I'll never think that like blood is thicker than water. And that's something that I've been nigga from the youngest, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever my brother on, I'm on. My sister on, I'm on. Like, my mama on, I'm on. Like, it don't matter, because that's what I'm on. But that's probably been like the biggest bullet for me to swallow.
And that's a hard pill. That's a hard pill to swallow.
That shit is hard as fuck.
Yeah,
that shit is tough.
That's a good one. That was a tough one for me to learn too. And we said off the podcast. That's why I got one of the tattoos I got. That's an amazing one. That might be number one for me.
But like with that, it's like when you got family, like family, we bonded together by blood, like this destiny, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I feel like you always should still keep family first and just like swallow that pill, but always like remain. You could love somebody from a distance type shit. Even if they do you dirty, but like, you still my brother, you still my cousin, you still my uncle, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I don't have to like fuck with you every day, but nigga, like, feel me? I still love you from a distance though, cause like me, I hate when I see family beefing in the streets type shit. Like, I hate that shit.
Me
but you
too.
look weird.
I hate that shit too. Yeah.
That's why I swallow that pill. You know, you got it, whatever. Cause you look dumb. Y'all brothers, y'all cousins, y'all. And I've been through that shit with my family.
No, I feel the same way, nigga. That's why I always say.
Hey, but you already know what it is, man. Shout out to EJ Mitch, man. We really is out here, man. Follow my TikTok, Southeast Finest.
Not you getting your TikTok.
No, I'm just playing. I ain't even got a TikTok.
Moments to share?
Ooh. Oh, the free game? Yeah.
We're gonna let it happen now. Your mic is on one so long, so just finish with that and then we'll walk up. Yeah, but talk in less circles.
No, that's the beauty of it.
No, that's the thing. Like when I do my shit,
You have to cut off 45 minutes of our last Shark Tank.
that's what I say. Like my
That's
thing
gonna keep
when I
people engaged.
what the circles.
Yeah.
Nah, hell no. That should make me turn off podcasts. Like when I do it, that's why when I do my shit, I tell people like, yo, when you answer, make sure you get clear cut to the chase. You know what I'm saying?
Is it on? Check it. It just died. You have 5. You get 2 puffs. Your mic is off. So we're just gonna do his little right moment and then wrap
His
it
mic
up.
is up.
All of ours. He's the only one on.
Can I touch on it?
The mic's on.
No, the camera says, so there's no mic.
It's connected to something because it ain't blinking.
Yours is. So is his.
Mine is blinking?
Mine's your dead.
Yours too. Yours too. Okay.
Yeah.
Mine is off?
But we're just gonna do yours is on, yours moment, and then we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
So you wanna intro him?
Oh, we're gonna do free game.
To this last moment?
Absolutely. Free game with Dion. This is my favorite segment on the show. I ain't gonna hold you.
Think a lot.
Free game with, and not even Dion. Free game with the Don. That's my favorite segment on the show.
Free game with the Don.
Hold on, let me do that
The only
again.
time I listen to you speak.
I was hella adjusting my
crazy.
pen. Let me say that again. Hold on. You solid? Oh yeah, baby. So yeah, free game with the Don. We're gonna get into that right now. It's my favorite segment on the show at this point. My guy be dropping gems. I ain't gonna hold you.
Joseph Badman.
Free game with the Don. Now, you can intro it. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into it real quick. We're gonna talk about mindset today.
You gotta say the
'Cause
name of the segment though.
Oh, the name of the segment is Free Game with the Don. We're gonna get into it real quick. We're gonna talk about mindset. We're gonna talk about it's kind of like what we were talking about today in the podcast, bro. We're just gonna bring it full circle one time.
Okay, good.
All right, bet.
I'm here for it. I learned off the last one. I'm tuned in. Talk.
All right, we're gonna start. It's on you to get you where you want to be. Your mindset is the foundation of your success. How you think determines how you act, and ultimately how you live. Start by setting clear intentions each day. Focus on what you want to achieve and not what you fear. When obstacles arise, see them as opportunities for growth rather than setbacks. Consistently challenge your limits and beliefs. Replace them with empowering thoughts. Remember, you have the power to rewrite your story every single day. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and watch your mindset transform your reality. A strong mindset is built on consistently choosing growth over comfort. Each challenge you face is an opportunity to learn and adapt to become stronger. Instead of fearing failure, embrace it as a part of the process. Your thoughts shape your reality. So focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't. Keep pushing forward. Remember that the journey is just as important as the destination. Stay committed, stay positive, and success will follow.
Amen, amen, amen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If you talk like that all the time, I would listen all the time.
We gotta
You gonna just say that for like the
We
end
talked
of it.
about it.
type
We
shit.
gotta start hitting the beach, bro. We gotta
No,
have these
we do.
conversations on the beach. I'm messing with that.
Facts, that's what I'm saying.
Stay here.
Oh, okay,
No, hold
right,
on.
right.
Speaking on the beach, you guys still have a challenge going on. You're supposed to be going to the beach twice a month.
We got this week because you said once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So we got this week to go.
We going tomorrow. You
All
wanna
right,
go
bet. We
tomorrow?
can go tomorrow. Yeah, I'm with that. We can go tomorrow.
Okay.
You gonna fuck with us, Mitch?
Don't hit the beach twice a month for the next 3 months.
I got work and we hooping tomorrow.
Oh, hey, tomorrow is Tuesday.
You didn't come last?
Ooh, I'm gonna have to pull up this week.
I was talking like during
Tomorrow finna be lit
I'm about
because
to pull
Jawan
up
wasn't that
tomorrow.
shit.
We'll figure it
It's about
out.
to be lit tomorrow.
We'll figure it out. Ain't Got It Yet podcast,
Ain't got it, pop.
episode 65. 65 is a big deal.
Nah, it is.
We appreciate y'all tapping in, man. I ain't gonna hold you. My guy Jay Mitch. I appreciate you pulling up 2 weeks in a row, bro. I like having you.
Facts.
It's all good.
I like having you here, my guy.
Can we talk about the fact that you guys were all in slides or wearing no shoes today? You guys are just getting comfortable.
I had shoes on and I got hot.
We getting big. We getting big. We got the grass. You feel me?
That's how.
I need a
Hey,
haircut.
We chilling right now. We
that's
chilling.
how you know niggas came ready to talk. You know what I'm saying? So let me get comfy. I gotta get some shit off. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, real shit.
That's
You already
okay.
know
You
it.
guys have a real big couch and you guys can just cross your legs.
Like a big comforter, right? Where we just chilling on this mother. Damn, they're laying down. Real
Get
shit.
the shades lounge and all.
Come with big like 3X hoodies and shit.
All of
Like,
that,
that's
huh?
cozy as fuck, bro.
I ain't gonna hold
Chilling.
y'all. I'm ready for the fall and the cold, so I can like put my crew necks.
Nah,
and my-
facts,
If
yeah.
I get you
jackets
guys
and my hoodies
snuggies,
on
can
all
you
that.
wear them?
I might fuck around. We get a couch. We get a couch.
If you get Snuggies,
If you get us a couch, a big ass look like you know them L shape.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Hell
saying.
yeah, I'll be
If
on that
I get you
motherfucker with a
guys
snuggie.
with a flexible-
Hell yeah, I'll be on that bitch with a blanket on my mother.
I
I
was
would.
gonna say, if you get Snuggies for the whole crew, I'm rocking mines for sure.
Might have
I'm
to.
rocking mines for
I
sure.
need to start popping outside though.
We got
Nah, for real. We was gonna do that this weekend, gang, but my shit fell through.
Those small vlogs, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause like that's what it is, bro. Nowadays, content is everything. You know what I'm
Content
saying?
is king.
Which like you do all assets.
Yeah.
You feel me? The podcast, the vlogs.
That's what I'm
To all the
trying to take
ladies,
it to.
we got some
Facts.
gentlemen here that are very sensitive and will.
I mean, I'm with it. I host it.
Sorry,
If you
I'm
cool.
not saying it like that. I'm saying like having this nigga around.
We can
is a
pop
good
out
thing.
downtown.
Absolutely, absolutely. We gotta make.
I have a mic. You can hold the camera. I'll get it bragging.
We're gonna do it.
I'll
We're gonna
fuck
do it.
around. Ask
Y'all
all
gonna see
kind
some
of
more
crazy
Ain't Got It
questions.
Yet podcast coming
Crazy
soon.
ass questions.
Ain't Got It Yet podcast, episode 65. I'm Michael Flicks.
I'm the Dom.
I'm Jay Mitch.
We appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Till next time. Take care.
And we out.